So there's a lot of detail in these Earnshaws, and once again it comes with that 2-year manufacturer's warranty supported here in the UK.
It's £79. We are already busy across the board. As I say, take a look at everything on the website. 169265 is your item number. We're going to feature a few of the Thomas Earnshaw collection first of all, and then we'll take you through all the timepieces that we've got for you. Remember, we've got something for everyone. Leather straps, stainless steel, silicone straps. We've got Earnshaw, we've got Nabeo, and we've got the fabulous, fabulous brand of Cadola also on the show at £79. This is a great way to start your watch collection. 169265 is the item number there. We'll be live right through to 3 AM. If you do want to email in, if you want to see any timepieces or you just want to say hello, please do. ShopOnTV.co.uk. It should be £250 there, the usual price. Everything will be gift box, so if you are thinking of gifts for someone else, it's a great time to buy with us. It might be the fact that you got a little bit of Christmas money you want to spend. Well, tonight could be the night to spend it, couldn't it, Jonathan?
And there's nothing more timeless, if I may use the pun, as a watch. We all remember that first watch. We all remember the watch as a gift. And these are, I think, accessibly priced. And you remember a watch and you can wear it and enjoy it and remember that person every day.
Every time you wear it, you'll remember that person. So we've got another piece available for you from Earnshaw. Again, just want to show you the gift box and show you the price we've got this for. A usual price of £320 down to £105 tonight. Now, when you open it up, again, this is that unboxing experience, isn't it? And when you look in this one, now the details tell you, first of all, it's an automatic watch. If anyone doesn't know what that is, Jonathan, just explain that. If you
Okay, so an automatic watch is a purely mechanical watch. No charger, no batteries, no mains cable there. It's powered by the inertia of your wrist. So there's a rotor on the back, which we'll see in a moment.
Yep.
And as you move your wrist, and I don't mean you vigorously shake your wrist, just wear it daily, that will wind, self-wind the watch there. So it's a beautiful way of autonomously telling the time and actually having the time always wound on your wrist there. And as I like to say, Earnshaw show you the workmanship. So here we have what we call a skeletonized automatic movement, and we'll have a closer look at that in a moment.
We will. £105. And I'm going to take it out of the box. Remember, everything comes with a warranty, doesn't it?
A 2-year manufacturer's warranty, and it is supported here in the UK. And as I said, Earnshaw are based in London here, and they are available to take your calls for all support.
The detail and the assembly that go into these watches is spectacular, isn't it?
It really is, and it's a pleasure to do these shows because I've got something to talk about. And let me just show you some details there. So first of all, I said it's a fully automatic movement and it's skeletonized. And what that means is the watchmakers have cut away all the unnecessary parts of the movement so you can see into the heart of the movement and see how it actually works. So at the top there, on the top right, you see there's the mainspring which powers the energy of the watch there. On the left, you see the balance wheel. That is your tick and tock. That's measuring out the time. And then you can see that balance wheel releasing the energy, which is how we do it. We set the watch up to release it at a set period of time there, to the second hand as it goes round there. But it's all exposed there. So you've got a hardened crystal dial there. You've got that movement there. And look how beautifully and seamlessly it goes into the dial there. Now, the dial is clear, but around the edge of the dial, this is something to tell your friends, we call that gap between the dial and the case the rehault.
The rehault.
The rehault. So you can see it's got 60, 05, 10. That's the detail there. So there's a lot of detail going on that watch. And then this case, which is stainless steel IP plated gold there. Look at the finishing. So we've got a polished bezel around the edge. Look at the high polish on the bezel. And then the rest of the case is brushed. So what I'm saying by that is think about the detail, the many levels of assembly to get this watch put together there. And you've got it on your wrist with a 2-year warranty, with everything that ticks the box for the collector.
It really is, isn't it? And if you want to start a collection, we're making it so affordable for you to start that collection with these Earnshaw pieces. I want to show you behind the watch as well, because that detailing goes all the way through with an open back.
And that's why I say Earnshaw show you the work they've done. And it's also worth pointing out, these cannot be assembled by machine. There has to be a watchmaker who assembles these watches, and they're all done by hand there. So just look at the back of the watch. So you have what we call an exhibition case back. That's a glass display back there, and that shows you there's the rotor I talked about. So you can see that automatic rotor, which is actually moves the movement of your wrist. So that's what winds the watch there. And even the rotor you can see is skeletonized. So you can see through the rotor into the watch movement there, but that's not enough. they've also designed a pattern on the rotor there, and we call that Geneva striping. So someone has taken the time to skeletonize the movement, expose the rotor, decorate the rotor, and then put the exhibition case back on there. Now look at the value of the watch. I just think everything on there is a delight to the eye.
Because there's so much detail. Even at the usual price of $320, you'd be getting a great buy. It's £105 tonight. 181372. If you're buying for gifts, future gifts, great time to buy for those as well. And once again, we don't have as much stock as we would like on some of these pieces. Look how much detail there is in this one, in the Mackenzie. Absolutely spectacular. Gift box, 2-year warranty, and hand assembled. 181372 is your item number there. Check everything out on the website. You'll see the full range. So if there's anything you want us to go to sooner rather than later, just drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. You can still order on the phone with us here at Shop on TV. And if you do want to do that, 03333 241 241 if you want to go for that. This is proving to be massively busy. I'm going to keep hold of it just for a second. I want to show you again and give you another quick run around. Earnshaw have got such great heritage behind them, haven't they?
They have. Well, his work is in the Science Museum, and that's great because it shows you how important he was to the British watchmaking industry community. And I think what's great about it is those designs, that heritage, comes right through to the modern collection, but they're not afraid to use modern techniques and modern designs. So with this watch, I mean, one example is you've got that case finishing, which is brushed and polished, and then you've got that wonderful gentle leather strap there, which I think makes it very contemporary look.
I mean, it's stunning all the way around, isn't it? We'll move away. We're really busy on that one. 181372 is your item number if you want to go for that one. Lots for you to see, lots for you to choose from, whether it's, as I say, leather straps, stainless steel, silicone straps. One of the 3 brands. We're starting with Earnshaw, but don't forget, we've got Nubeo and we've got Cadola coming up a little bit later in the show. Hayley will be back a little bit later to run you through more of the timepieces, but we're moving on to another Earnshaw. Oh, it's like I've dressed to match this one. It's like the perfect watch that I've got on right now for the outfit that I'm wearing. Now, this next piece, Jonathan, again, you've got that open detail, haven't you?
You have. I mean, a beautiful contemporary look. Remember, I just said about that not afraid to go forward and looking contemporary there. So there we've got that wonderful stainless steel case there. Again, it's a double finish there. So you've got a beautifully polished bezel there. Then you've got that brushed case. You've got a different style of fully automatic skeletonized movement there. And then look at the dial there. This is that nod to that marine chronometer heritage there. So you've got a beautifully applied Roman numerals and indices there. Dauphin, which are sword hands there. A lovely contrast in that IP plated gold there. And then you've got a cut edge leather strap there. So it's a modern contemporary strap there, rope edge detail on there, and a beautiful mid blue modern color. And as you said, I mean, you said it just now, it just matches beautifully what you wear. But think about that watch, great with a suit, great with a jacket, but also great with a pair of t-shirt and jeans. And it is a fully automatic mechanical timepiece.
The usual price on this one, £420, comes down to less than 100 with us tonight. £99 for this one in that gorgeous blue colourway. 619904 is your item number. Great detail throughout the watch, as I say, that open skeleton face that you can see there, so you can see all the details of the build that goes into these, because they're hand assembled, aren't they?
All hand assembled. There's approximately 100 pieces in that movement there. And I always like to say to people, when a watch is assembled, it's not like a car, you can't take a wheel off. It either all works together or you start again there. So these watches are genuinely hand assembled there. You have the backup of a full manufacturer's 2-year warranty there. But I think you also have the pleasure of a fully mechanical timepiece. And let's be honest about it, there's many other ways to tell the time, but we still love our mechanical timepieces.
I think we've gone back to watches
Absolutely.
so much more. There was a period where we didn't wear them for a while, wasn't it? And phones, but watches, especially for a guy, because watches are the only piece of jewellery. Hayley always says this, pretty much the only piece of jewellery that a guy wears.
They are, but they're also a conversation piece.
Yeah,
Think about, I've only scratched the surface of Thomas Earnshaw, that wonderful history, the marine chronometer's role in navigating the world's oceans there, and then we've got this wonderful watch. Oh, it's an automatic watch. Oh, it's an Earnshaw. it's a conversation piece. It's a statement about you.
Yeah, it certainly is. And the price you're getting this for tonight is spectacular. It's not even £100. £99 is the prize today. 619904. Some of these prices we've got are spectacular on these, aren't they?
Well, I came to Earnshaw as a customer, and I remember buying an Earnshaw, and I was thinking, well, you know, how good can it be? And I was so impressed with the watch because, as I said, they show you all the work. They show you the detail, the movement, the exhibition case back. It's all there on your wrist for you to enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular. Less than £100 for you. 619904. The blue colourway is so popular. It always is, the blue colourway. The strap's really nice. You've got that contrast stitch detailing in there as well. 2-year warranty, hand assembled. Pieces that are fabulously priced for you tonight, and you are shopping ahead. And do that if you want to add pieces into your basket, or you want to drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. We will take a look at whatever you want us to look at that's on the show. 16 pieces to choose from on the show that we've got for you. We changed the details for you to our next piece. Now this one, again, I like the fact that they've all got their own story. They all look a little bit different, don't they? The design team must work really hard to get these contrasting
Haven't we
watches.
seen a lot of watches already that are so different in terms of the movement, in terms of the cases, in terms of the colours there? That's what I love about Earnshaw. They seem to have this never-ending source of creativity and offering great value. So this is another new release this evening there. This is the Raleigh skeletonized automatic watch. And we've seen different movements in all these watches there. So here we have what we call an open heart watch there. So it's a skeletonized movement there. You have a lovely window over the open heart there. So there you've got 1805 Earnshaw statement there. You've got quite a modern case here. So you've got this lovely straight edge stainless steel case there, a standard crown there, and then you've got larger oversized indices there, which are full of luminous material there. But once again, we step back in time with those Roman numerals on the 12 and 6 there.
Lovely.
They really merge all the stylistic points of watchmaking together there in a fully automatic, superb value watch.
And to have that rose gold, that brushed steel contrast, the white on the numerals, great detail in that one. And once again, when you look behind, you've got that automatic that you can see just there. Just £99. 502386 is your item number on that one. We are whipping through these because as soon as we go to them, you start purchasing them. So we're getting through as quick as we can with our first ranges from Thomas Earnshaw. But remember, lots of brands to choose from on the show tonight, and you'll find all of those on the website. 502386 if you want to go for that one, the Raleigh, the skeleton dial that we've got there for you. Next up, now the next one, Jonathan knows this shape is one of my favourite shapes of watch.
Such a unique design, isn't it? Now this is called a tonneau cased watch there. So this is called a tonneau case watch. Now tonneau is French for barrel, and it was made famous by Cartier in the 1920s. And it's such an elegant, stylish and individual case. So when I say 1920s, doesn't that look Art Deco there? So you've got this beautiful short-lugged case there. It's that tonneau barrel case there. It's fully automatic. This is a fully automatic mechanical watch there. And that case shape is really interesting because the crystal is curved top to bottom and side to side there. So I think every time you move this watch there, it reflects and plays with the light. So it's stylish, it's classic, it's contemporary there. I think that's a really elegant, statesmanlike and understated piece.
I love the
feel. And
it's
always so popular. Well, the case is curved.
It's like
the stainless steel case is curved at the back there, so it's very comfortable to wear.
And those Roman numerals that you've got there, the open detail in the middle as well. And then if I just show you, and I know Jonathan always says, so popular this timepiece when we've had it in the past on TV. This is spectacular, but this is the first show Earnshaw featuring here at Shop on TV on ITV1 for you at £99. Now, I know on some of these watches it says gents. Just ignore that. They're all unisex, aren't they?
Absolutely. Well, this actually measures 38 millimetres, so we'll find that anyone can wear this watch. I mean, my wife and I share our watches.
Yes.
You know, we do, because I think they're just such a different statement there. But I think this is such an elegant and timeless piece there. And when you look at that case, it is of a different time there.
Yeah.
It's a stylish statement that doesn't try too hard there. And then look at all the Earnshaw detail there. The exhibition case back, the skeletonized movement there, that beautiful tonneau case there, and the crystal. And even the crystal, which is, as I said, curved from top to bottom and side to side, has an edge, bevel edge. So actually it reflects the light beautifully. It's a wonderful timepiece. And if you haven't got a tonneau case in your collection, and many of us don't, and also many of us men don't buy this sort of watch for ourselves, it's a brilliant gift.
Mine was a gift,
there you go.
The one that I got. £340 on a usual price. Again, less than £100, £99, 852074. That's a great gift for yourself, for someone else, at less than £100. Remember, one postage per order, just £4.95 is all you will pay on your postage. Even if you add in 6 watches, 7 watches, just £4.95 is all you will pay on your postage. 852074 is your item number if you want to go for that one. Now, I've got to give you a stock update on our Baron timepiece. Oh my word! Has already gone. It literally checked out of baskets. A third of the stock in the Baron is already gone. That was that gorgeous blue colour option we had for you. A usual price of £4.20 down to £99. That could be one of the first ones to go, to literally sell out. We did some timepieces just the other night and lots of sellouts on that show. So don't miss out on colours and styles that you want to go for. 619904 for the Baron, that gorgeous skeleton dial and the blue leather strap. Now, we've featured Thomas Earnshaw to start with. We've got some brand new to TV styles for you on the show in some of our other brands. Now, the Nubeo that we've got for you, this is the Space Invader. Honestly, if you go for this and you get it home, you will be blown away. It's such a reminiscent watch of those Space Invaders games. Should be £569. It's down to £369. Jonathan was saying we have so many collectors who join us on these shows. When you see this one, I think it's going to go crazy. And again, we don't have as much stock as we would have liked.
Well, we haven't made that many of these. I mean, they really are extraordinary.
Spectacular 2 colour options in this one. So I've got the yellow one on my wrist. The white one's in the box that it comes in. The box is spectacular in itself as well, isn't it?
That's right. Well, and here we're introducing you to Nubeo. Now, Nubeo is our sports brand. We say beyond the sea and the stars, and it's influenced by space exploration and undersea exploration there. And we've actually done Nubeo watches with NASA. That's our influence there. And this is our Magellan chronograph. Now, Magellan was the first satellite launched from the space shuttle there. It's a tonneau case again, but brought bang up to date.
Super.
So it's that wonderful lugless case. And just look at the work in this case there. Different colours, different finishing, and that's all 316 stainless steel. But let's get to the point. This is our Space Invaders collaboration. Now, we've only made 200 pieces of these per colour worldwide.
Wow.
That's worldwide. This is the first time it's been shown on English television there. And this watch is really, I'm going to say, funky.
It is.
So look at the details.
Cool.
The indices are Space Invaders there. It's a fully functioning chronograph there, but also the strap and the Space Invaders and the gap between the dial and the bezel report is all luminous as well. So it's a really lovely homage to that arcade game that I think is one of the most successful arcade games ever. And also what's great about it is the strap as well. And these are all custom molded straps. I mean, just look at all the work on this. All of this is luminous. So I'm going to try and light this up. Now let's see if we can play with the studio lights here.
Now, if you've got a gamer in your life, look at that glow on there.
So you can see this. So all of this lights up there. So think about.
Amazing. Now, Jonathan, so that's like a UV torch.
That is a special UV torch there, but this is all a luminous paint there. So all you need is to charge it with sunlight and this will glow. But I think they've custom designed this dial there and made the indices and markers Space Invaders and then made it luminous is a brilliant homage to that late 1970s game that I think so many people grew up with. They say it's one of the most influential games ever on the computer there.
Everyone remembers Space Invaders, don't they? It was one of the first and most popular games when it came to gaming. And gaming is so popular now. So again, if you've got anyone in your life who likes gaming, my word, they are going to go crazy for this. Now, I've got to show you the strap in contrast to the actual watch. Obviously, this is the yellow option, but I want you to see that full contrast there. And then, Jonathan, in the box there, you've got the second.
Well, I want to show you, so because this is a collector's edition, What we've done is each of these watches comes in its own dry box. I love the blue colour.
Yeah.
It's got the Space Invaders logo at the top of the blue there as well. So this is a Space Invaders box. They're all supplied with this. And when you open the box there you've got your numbered certificate. So it's numbered here at the top there. There's your Space Invaders watch there. This is the other colour there. And if I just remove this, you've got...
Whoa.
This has got this lovely colourful white strap, which is luminous. You've got a second darker strap there as well. So the darker strap you've got as well. You've got the tool to change it with, and there's your warranty card there. But I love the fact you've got the two worlds colliding here, haven't you? You've got watchmaking, you've got really contemporary space-influenced watch there. We've even flown watches of Nubeo's up into space there, and then we bring it really into the sci-fi realm or the gaming realm with Space Invaders. Now, 200 pieces worldwide, and we have nothing like that here in the UK. Nothing like that at all.
We've got a tenth of that, I would say, across the colourways. Now, the shaping that you've got on this watch and the detail from Nubeo is spectacular. So 2 straps included with your watch. You've got the tools to swap those straps over, so it's really easy for you to do. That tonneau original design is what it's based on, but it's so modern, it's so bang up to date, but it's really retro as well.
It is, and I also want to point something out about the build quality. Nubeo say they build watches inspired by space exploration, but built to survive it. Now, this watch is a fully functioning chronograph, but it's an interesting movement. It's a hybrid mechanical quartz movement. So it has a quartz timekeeping element there, but the chronograph, and I've just set this one going, is mechanical. So you start and stop it with that lovely reassuring push of the chronograph there. So again, with the technologies involved in this watch there, you've got a hybrid quartz chronograph movement there, which is really a cutting edge movement there. So think about this: limited edition, the collector's dry box, the spare strap, the hybrid quartz chronograph movement there. And I think a watch that people will instantly recognise and not seen. And you all will be one of 200 worldwide that had its colour.
That's fab, isn't it? Absolutely fab. That detail that you've got there from the Space Invaders game. We are busy on this. We thought we would be. First time we've brought it to air on TV in the UK. 157522. Only made a limited amount of these, and we have nothing like the whole amount. So if you like the look of this, or you can think of someone who would like this, it's a brilliant gift. 157522 is your item number. The Space Invaders Nubeo Gents Magellan Chronograph Space Invaders watch. We're busy on this one. A quarter of the stock is already allocated, and the white is in the lead at the moment. My word, if you want this, this could go really, really quickly. Please do check out sooner rather than later. 157522. Shop on the website or on the phone. If you want to get ahead of the game, go to the phone 03333 241 241. It's a national rate call, and it's a 24/7 call centre based here in the UK. You can see the yellow there. Now, the white comes with a second black strap.
The white comes with a black strap to match the case there, and the yellow comes with a black strap as well, so it contrasts as well. So you can change it. You want to make it a little bit more conservative? Great, but I think the colour straps are amazing.
In the yellow,
yeah,
I think
absolutely.
the yellow. Because this kind of colourway at the minute in fashion, in shoes, in everything, contrast colours are everywhere.
And also that era of design, that real era of late 70s, early 80s design is so on trend at the moment. I think it's amazing and shows you how influential that was and how influential that game was.
Yeah, I mean, we all loved it, didn't we? It was that iconic game. I think it changed gaming altogether. It opened gaming up to a much, much wider market, didn't it? Oh, do you remember those tennises?
I mean, I'm not a computer games expert, but I think before that we had the sort of paddles, didn't we?
That's exactly it.
And this was the first character-driven game. So I think it was one where we actually had creatures we followed around.
Yeah.
And I think we couldn't play this at home. We had to go to the arcade, didn't you?
You did originally, didn't you? Yeah, definitely. So 157522, I think we're going to have to move away from it. Oh, my word. Loads of you are going for this. Go to the website, and you can shop ahead of us. You can take a look at all the different pieces that we do have available for you. We've got Thomas Earnshaw, which you've loved, so affordable. The Nubeo Space Invaders was just the beginning of the Nubeo talk and range that we're going to show you. However, we've got another range that we want to show you as well. You can see these are going to be coming up a little bit later on for you. But we're going to move to our third brand now, the Cadola brand. Now, before we talk about the particular timepiece that we've got for you, let's talk about the brand of Cadola again, Jonathan.
So Cadola is a really interesting brand. It was founded in 1947 by a watchmaker called René Froidevaux, and it was never available outside of Switzerland. They never exported. It grew, and he was very well respected by his employees, but sadly it failed by the wayside in the 1970s with the quartz crisis.
Okay.
We've brought it back today, but we've taken that inspiration of what I call the tool watch, the modern interpretation of the watch, where it was used as an instrument. So think about racing cars, think about diving watches, think about those instrument watches there. And what we've done is we've brought these watches back with amazing colours, brilliant packaging there, and some really interesting features in the movement. And this is a great example. Now, this is called the Surtees, named after John Surtees, and he was the first person to win the Grand Prix on 2 wheels and 4.
Oh.
So that's why it has this motorsport heritage. And I always say to people, this is a modern sports chronograph there. So first of all, 316L stainless steel case, and really great detail on the case there, and we'll go through that in a minute. A very clear dial there, which is a chronograph, and this is that hybrid mechanical quartz chronograph there as well. And I love the fact that the sub dials there, those little dials on the dial there, are different sizes, so they draw your eye to it differently. And it comes beautifully presented with the stainless steel bracelet and a separate matching silicon strap there. So if you know people who love their motorsport, want a practical watch you can wear every day, it's a great sports chronograph.
The packaging's really nice as well. I didn't realise we had Cadola at this kind of price, £129. This is your red option that you can see there. It should be usual price of $385, down to $129 for the show tonight. So that's your red option. Let me show you the second colourway. Again, the packaging is spectacular. That's how it'll come boxed for you. So that's your red. And then the green and the silicon strap is also included with each timepiece. So you're going to get, it's like a gift set really, this, isn't it? £129.
It is, and look at the detailing. I just want to have a look at that case there. So first of all, it's a 316L stainless steel case there. This is that beautiful, what I call British racing green dial there. The case and finishing is exceptional, so it's brushed and polished there. So look at the way the bezel has got these lovely sections away. Then you've got these pushers there for the chronograph. That starts and stops the chronograph, and we've anodized red the top pusher there. That was an old aviation influence, really, to show chronograph pilots how to start and stop their chronographs there. The reset button is at the bottom there. It is 50-meter water resistant, and then you've got a stainless steel bracelet. So not only do you have this hybrid mechanical quartz movement and the silicon strap and the bracelet there, but you've got the beautiful presentation. For someone who wants a sports chronograph there, I personally think inspired by racing, it's a great choice. You also get the tool to change the strap and the bracelet too, so it's an easy one-stop shop.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you can. It's really easy to do. Now the contrast strap in that one, so you go from your stainless steel to your silicon strap. I love the texture on that as well.
Do you know what they call that?
Go on.
It's called a waffle strap.
A waffle strap. Oh, you've made
so
me,
think about the waffle plates. But it's great because it has a texture and it's interesting, but that was brought around in the 1960s. There were so many great designs that came out to be innovative there, but you can really change the look of that. You get the tool to change it with. It's just another level of detail that have gone onto on these Cadola watches there. I
love that the contrasting colour again.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it?
And again, that matches the stopper there on the outside of the face. 077291 is your item number. £385 is the usual price. £129 is our price tonight. Now, that's the green option. We're busy on the green. However, I've got to show you the red again quickly, because that red option, if you all check out, half the stock's gone in the red already in those first few minutes.
I'm not surprised. It's such an interesting watch there. The finishing is exquisite, and the red and the green are such great colours that people
Racing
really
colours,
know.
Aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you say. The green reminds me of Goodwood. I don't know why, because when I used to always work the Goodwood shows, the Revival and
I used to go there as well.
Loved those shows. Yeah. And these are the kind of colours of the cars, aren't they?
Well, remember, these were national colours.
Yeah.
I mean, British cars were British racing green.
Yeah.
Italian cars were red.
Yeah.
They were national. French were blue.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, isn't it? But that's before the days of sponsorship. But it's great. It evocates that great era of racing there.
077291 for your Cadola. Beautiful chronograph there. Second strap included as well for you, remember, on that one. So 077291 is your item number for the first of our Cadola timepieces that we've got for you. Next up, we're going to stick with Cadola for you. We've got another great timepiece. We've got such great ranges. The Space Invader has gone bonkers on the Nabeo. Is that Max, did we say? Max is loving it. He's got a big collection of watches for lots of brands, and he loves the look of that Space Invader. And I think that's
so different, isn't it? Such a
really
great
unique.
different, and pays a different light to design and modernity. But when people get Nubeo, and I've got 5 Nubeos, I've known people who collect even more there, the build of them is just so interesting and so well done.
Yeah.
They are really Moorish. Can I use that word?
Yeah, I like that. And they've got really nice substantial weight to them. They're not over heavy.
The build is there for you to see. They are engineered properly with proper seals and gaskets and 316L stainless steel cases. And look at the Nubeos we're going to see in the show, and lots of other watches. Nothing is done easily. There's no matching dials there. Every watch is different.
Yeah, everything loads of work. Now, we've got a second Cadola for you. Oh, look at, I mean, the box is lovely again. I love the colour of the packaging even. You take this out, and again, a really unique design here, isn't it?
Yeah, a lovely design here. This is called the Hulme, named after Denny Hulme, a famous driver there. I love this. In fact, I've got one of these, one of the sold out ones on my wrist there. We call this type of case a TV style case there.
Okay.
You can see why, can't you?
50s style TV.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So it's a really interesting mid-century design of case. Now, I remember about 10 years ago, I had a friend who collected all the originals from the 60s, and they were not as popular. Now they've gone crazy. I mean, his designs and collection are really coveted there. And I love this design there. So you've got this TV style case there. It's a fully functioning chronograph. Look at the detail on the design of the dial there. So the sub dials there, which are the chronograph measurement dials there, they are also the TV style there as well, with the rounded corners there. You've got triangular, what I mean by is concentric applied indices. They are luminous there as well. And it comes with a matching built-in bracelet there as well. So this is the IP plated stainless steel gold version. I've got the stainless steel blue. That's sold out ages ago. We don't have these many, but they are really interesting. And I think if you love something that's really different, something that's a bit oddball, I think it's great, isn't it?
80s Bond, isn't it? It's that kind of what you would expect him to be wearing.
Yeah.
With that contrast, the gold, the red, and the black. I think it's really sophisticated, but once again, really retro, but really contemporary.
Yeah, and it's that mid-century design that's becoming so popular now, that simplistic design there, where you're looking at form and function, but adding a little twist to it there. And I don't think you're going to see many watches of this design, and certainly not at an accessible price. And it's a great way to add variety to your watch collection.
Really nice clasp on this as well. I love the finish.
It's a stainless steel bracelet, solid link bracelet there. You can see it's brushed and polished there. And as you said, the concealed clasp there, so you can get a fit just right.
There we go. Open that up. And then you've got, oh, this is, it really takes me back, this. And Paul, our director's just saying it reminds me of my dad's watch. It's that real classic styling, isn't it?
I always say this is the sort of watch that when you're going through someone's, like if you're going through an old, like a junk shop or a second-hand shop or something like that, you come across something no one's noticed and you go, I'm having that.
It's a gem, yeah.
It's a gem.
You find in there. And this is your gem at £159. So it's over £200 saving on the usual price. 701535 is your item number at £159. If you've got that Christmas money and someone treated you by giving you some money for Christmas, this could be the way for you to remember them by buying yourself a timepiece. Every time you look at it, like Jonathan was saying, you'll think of them. So that is your Cadola Gents Hulme chronograph watch with the stainless steel bracelet. A lovely finish to that, and there is your chronograph just starting and finishing with that top stopper there on the watch. 704535 is your item number there. Now you will notice on the screen there is a QR code. If you do want to scan that with your smartphone, it'll take you straight through to the website and you can take a look at everything that we've got available on the show for you. In fact, let's give you a quick flash of the website of all the watches that we've got on tonight's show for you. A lovely collection, not only from Cadola, Nabeo, and we've also got Thomas Earnshaw. Prices starting at £74. Spectacular pricing we've got for you tonight. So we're sticking with Cadola on this next piece, and boy, does this remind me of a certain brand that you would pay thousands of pounds for. That's what it looks like. You've got real classic design here. And you've got a piece that I think you are going to absolutely love. I love it in this green option because you've got a stainless steel, gold contrast, and then the green on the face. But you've got two colour options. You've also got a blue available. Everything, once again, beautifully boxed when it comes to Cadola. But look at that green.
Yeah, it's stunning. This is the Tahiti automatic diver from Cadola, and it's that vintage dive watch. This is one of the very early styles of dive watch there, but with modern build and modern performance. So let me just run you through the specification. You've got a stainless steel 316L case there. You've got a sapphire crystal. This is fully automatic. You have 200 meter water resistance there. It comes with that wonderful multi-link bracelet there. That's a stainless steel bracelet with fold over safety clasp and diver's extension. And they're limited to 100 pieces, and you get a separate strap. You get a leather strap in the box there as well. So you've got a silicone strap there as box and the tool to change it. So if you want that classic vintage diver look, but you want it to have modern performance, this is that great vintage look there, but with modern performance and modern features.
The stainless steel strap will be attached, but you've got that second strap included, remember? So if you want a completely different look to your timepiece, that's what it does. It changes the look of it completely, doesn't it?
Exactly. Limited to 100 pieces per colour worldwide there. And I think what's great about it is the design element. So look at the indices there. They're block markers. They're all luminous there. They stand proud of the dial there. And they've even gone to the trouble. Look at the date window. You can see the date window is framed at an angle there.
Yeah.
So it's that real vintage inspired look there. These were also what we call tropic divers. These are the first sort of divers watches that people bought in the early 60s when diving became a sport and not something you do as a serious professional job there as well. So the bezel, you notice, can be used as a timing bezel for diving or a second time zone as well. That's because people would travel to dive. So I think it has all that homage to the early days of diving watches, but with, as I said, with modern performance and build and beautifully presented.
I love the way it's boxed. So that's your green option. Let's show you the blue one actually in the box. A usual price of $450. This is down to £225 on our price today for you. Do check out, it is the Tahiti that we've got for you. That's the blue option. There may be a little spelling error on our details, but we'll get that changed. The Tahiti we've got for you is a spectacular piece, and in blue, again, a real classic.
Yeah, lovely classic mid blue there as well, beautiful. That is a sapphire crystal as well there, so you've got a strong, tough crystal. It is 200 meters water resistant, and it is an automatic dive watch there. So that means a self-winding, fully automatic watch. So if someone's going traveling, if they're going around and they're going to be swimming and scuba diving, great watch to have, but it's also stylish. And we made the point earlier in the day, didn't we, that it would be a good watch for a man or a woman to wear. Anyone could wear this.
Absolutely stunning. 577130, that's your blue option. Your Tahiti coming with two straps, blue or green are your colour options. And the green, once again, is a beauty, isn't it? I mean, we're busy on both of them. 577130, everything comes beautifully boxed, whatever range we're talking about, including your Cadola. And now, if you do want to email in, we would love to hear from you. We've just had a question regarding warranty. What is that question? Is it what the warranty is? Yeah. Well, that now it's clear. Okay. What is the warranty?
Okay, so the warranty on everything we're seeing in the show tonight is 2 years, and it's supported here in the UK. So if you have any issues with your watch, in the UK, there is a support team here in the UK that will help you, and a service centre in the UK. So everything we're seeing has a 2-year manufacturer's warranty, and you can either email them or call them on the phone.
So 577130, remember these are hand assembled, these are limited to certain pieces, remember. Blue or green are your options when you want to go for these. Hayley's going to join us for the next section of the show. Remember, there are 3 different brands that we've got for you. You've got your Nabeo, you've got your Cadola, and you've also got your Thomas Earnshaw. Whatever you are shopping for though, very, very busy, you've got to confirm your orders and check your baskets out. Now, I said Hayley's back. She can't wait any longer to get onto the show, can you?
Absolutely. We've got so many fabulous brands, but also go onto the website and check out all the visual looks as well, because everything is so different, which is so nice.
Those looks, you've got silicone straps, you've got stainless steel straps, you've got something for every age group.
I love that television sort of shape.
Yeah, the Cadola.
Yeah, which was really, really nice. So have a little look. Perhaps you've got special occasions to buy for, and I always think timepieces are that perfect present.
It certainly is. Now, lots of you have got items in baskets. We say this quite a lot. It's not yours until you confirm your order and you check your basket out. We don't want you to miss out on colours and styles. If you've not ordered before with us, this is how it works.
After you've ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
Really is great to have you company on ShopOnTV. Please do shop ahead of us on the website. It is really easy to order with us, but what we do struggle when we have timepiece shows is stock. And you'll find lots of these items are quite limited editions, so you only have so many that are available in the world, and we only have so many here in the studio and obviously on ShopOnTV, so please do make sure you don't miss out. And the timepiece that we're going to go to now, we're talking about seeing these for the first time in the UK, and a brand that I'm really excited about. Now, we've got Jonathan with us. If you've got any questions, email in as well, studio@ShopOnTV. But what I will say is please do watch for the next few minutes, because tell us a bit about this brand and why these are so special.
Brand of Nubeo. Now, it was actually formed in California, in America there, and they're really inspired by space exploration or deep sea exploration there. So think about adventure under the ocean, in the stars there. And it's grown exponentially over the years now. So they are Nubeo collectors there, and they've done some amazing collaborations. So we've done ones with NASA, we saw the Space Invaders earlier there. We've actually sent Nubeo watches into space. That was amazing. And I think they're great watches. Now, we also try and have different finishes and different details in them, and these are, as you said, brand new. So it's the first time they've been seen in the UK, and they've got some things in Nubeos that I think you will not have seen elsewhere.
It is absolutely fantastic, and I will take this out of the box as well. Starting off with the black option, you've got black and red, and wait till you see the blue. I mean, with the lights in the studio, they are reflecting on that glass, and with the colours like you will not quite believe. Let me take it out so you can have a little nosy and see if I can actually get the watch so you can really see that face. Now, this one has got a silicone strap.
That's right. So we've got the disc colour with silicone, and the other two colours we're going to show you with metal bracelets there. Now, let me just explain to you, the build quality on these is amazing. And I always say to people, is when you put one on your wrist, you know you're wearing a strong watch there. And they are built, as I said, as an explorer's watch there. So we have a sapphire crystal, a 316L stainless steel case there. This is a fully automatic movement there, and it's 200 meter water resistance there. And we also have some brilliant design features. So here we have what we call our locking crown system. So the crown is a screw down crown here, and you know you've screwed it down because it has that guard over it. So Hayley, if you can hold that, and let me just do it while you're holding it. If you look here, there's a cover. So can you see that?
Oh, yes.
So the only way you can secure that in place is when you've screwed the crown down properly. So it's like a safety device for the crown. So when we say 200 meter water resistance, that's a design that Nubeo have put into their watches. But there's more on this watch there. Here we have, for the first time on Nubeo, a forged carbon dial and a forged carbon bezel. Now, forged carbon is not carbon fibre. It's pressed carbon, and it was actually developed, I think, about 10 years ago for the Callaway Golf Company and Lamborghini. And they developed this forged carbon, and here we've got a forged carbon dial and a forged carbon bezel, but it's beautiful. Now, the sapphire crystal, because it's really heavily domed there, actually is reflecting the studio lights here, but you can see that actually the bezel here has filaments in it. So there's light that's been put into there. So when we have this under low light, it actually reflects the filaments in the forged carbon. So it's a really stunning, almost, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. it's like luminescent. It's like that phosphorescence when you see on the ocean sometimes in those movies there.
Yes.
So we'll reflect the light beautifully. That's not the reflection you're seeing on the studio lights there. It's in the carbon. Can you see that lovely gold fleck there?
Yes.
That's what you're seeing there. So Nubeo have taken brand new materials and given you a watch that really, I'm going to say it, shines.
It really does shine. Shines so much under our studio lights. You are going to absolutely fall in love with this. Tell us a little bit about the back on this.
So these are fully automatic watches. So here we have an exhibition case back, again pressure tested to 200 meters there. And what they tend to do on Nubeo watches is they put the picture of the device or whatever it's inspired by on the back of the movement. So there you can see the automatic movement there as well there. You can see that each watch is numbered. So this watch you can see is 87 of 100 because we've only made 100 pieces worldwide. That's globally. Think about those limited numbers there. And there is part of the Curiosity rover, which is what inspired these watches, those Mars vehicles exploring the surface of Mars there. But it's these little touches. And think about what I've said, the 200 meters, the sapphire crystal, the automatic there, the locking crown system, the forged carbon dial of bezel. I always say to people, if you see a Nubeo across a room at a party, you know it's a Nubeo. It's a brand that I think has its real design and soul on your wrist.
Absolutely stunning. Let me show you the stainless steel and the other colour options. So the black comes with that fabulous silicone and that gold, which works so well. And you really, when you see this, and when you see a photo of this, you'll really see the gold flecks that are alongside that. We're moving on here to our red option, and the red option, let's see if you can see the face a little clearer there. It's just so reflective, that glass, isn't it? It's amazing.
It is there. There you can see that lovely texture on the carbon. There's that bezel. Have you noticed that the bezel there, the fastenings are the Nubeo logo? They haven't just used screw heads, they've used the Nubeo logo on the bezel there. As you said, this is the stainless steel bracelet version, so the gold black has a silicone strap. These two versions have stainless steel there. All of those straps and bracelets are made for Nubeo. So they're Nubeo straps and bracelet there, custom built for the watch. So they beautifully integrate there. You have a fold over locking safety clasp, and there's a diver's extension as well. And as I said, they're 200 meter water resistant there. And I think it's just an interesting combination of modern design and then some beautiful natural materials there that really make them sparkle and pop.
And they do sparkle and pop like you won't quite believe. So that is your red option, and that was the stainless steel bracelet. But let me show you the blue. Now I hope you can see the actual face to the blue, because this blew us all away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're like, you know, what have they called it? Because this is, how would you describe this? Because it's such a mix of sort of blues and greens.
Well, what we've got here is a playing around with materials here. So we have that forged carbon bezel on this one, and then we have a blue abalone dial there. So you can see we've taken a natural material there and made the dial out of that. And think about how thinly that has to be sliced to actually make the dial there. But what's great is every watch is different. It's a natural material, and the variance of this stunning material means that everyone is different. And when you move it, and again, it's difficult with the studio lights there, it reflects the light so beautifully. There you go.
There, look at that. And of course, we haven't even mentioned really that fantastic open heart, which normally is set sort of at 6 o'clock, and it's not. It's set at 9, which I love.
That's right. And if you look at it, they've put that lovely bridge across the dial and the movement, so it almost looks like a satellite there.
Yes.
And I think it's a really great way of taking a classic movement, an open heart automatic movement, and framing it in such a way that it's modern. It has that real fresh design there. And I think when you look at Nubeos, every design is something I think you haven't seen before. They really take a design and say, I haven't seen a dial like that, or the forged carbon bezel, or the locking crown system there. That is why collectors absolutely adore them.
We've got lots of collectors watching tonight. You can see this should be normally £849, £649 is your price, and it is an absolute beauty. I haven't seen anything like it. And do believe me, when you take this out, when you open it and see it in the box, you'll be blown away. But when you feel the weight to this, and when you see the, you know, the quality of these timepieces, I know this is going to be an absolute favourite. 991184 is your item number, and of course you can shop ahead of us on our website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. So you can see there, and you can see those faces just a little bit clearer. That the glass reflects in the studio just incredibly, and it is going to be so eye-catching on your wrist. Brand new today, all of these being seen for the very first time here in the UK from Nubeo, and they really are a beautiful range, which I don't want you to miss out on, and fabulous colours. And colours, Jonathan, I've just been handed a green, which is like, oh my word. Colours are so popular now, aren't they?
I think the modern finishing techniques that we have there, so this has a lot of modern finishing techniques there, and the way people react to colours now is so much broader than it ever was there. And I love the fact that Nubia raised to that challenge. And I always say, when we look at these Nubia colours, they're all slightly different, but they go, how interesting. It's not just any green, is it? There's a different green, different blue. So this is a great way to look at. Now, this is the Manta. It's the core of the diving watch collection from Nubia, and it's really beautifully specified there and a lot of detail.
The softest of silicone straps, and silicone strap I think is so popular, especially if you are, perhaps you are out and about, perhaps you work outdoors and you want a watch that you can wear every single day. This is that watch. That face again is amazing.
Absolutely. Now this is inspired by the ocean-going manta ray, that lovely large graceful sea creature there that we see gliding through the waves there. And when I say that, you can see that the case itself, and this is what I love about Nubia, you can see the influence there. It's got this almost organic feel. Now the case is stainless steel there. It is IP plated in this lovely, what are we going to call it, emerald green?
It is like an
emerald green there, which I think is really stunning there. You've got a beautiful bezel there, which is a 120 click unidirectional bezel. The indices and numbers there are luminous there. It's fully automatic. It's sapphire crystal. That strap there is custom molded for this watch there. So you can see how beautifully it integrates with that stainless steel case there. And being a 300 meter water resistant watch with a screw down crown, with a sapphire crystal, with a helium release valve there, it's specified like a professional diving tool, but with real different looks, elegance and glamour.
It really is, I think, just the most fabulous of pieces. And automatic, again, what does automatic mean to anybody that perhaps doesn't know a great deal about timepieces?
So automatic is a self-winding, self-powered watch, and what I mean by that is there's a little rotor there. You can see it with the Nubia name at the bottom of the case there. And as you move your wrist, the movement of that rotor winds the watch. Now you don't have to vigorously move your wrist, just wear it in the course of a normal day. And we say if you wear a watch for more than 8 hours, the movement of your wrist will wind the mechanics of the watch there. No charger, no software, no battery, and that's why even today many military units and many marine units will have automatic watches. They are not reliable on battery changes, on software or anything like that at all there. And it is coveted by watch fans because we love the intricacy and the engineering. That watch is running at over 20,000 beats per hour.
Wow.
20,000 beats per hour. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing. You are creating time with such a fantastic piece. Now that is the green option, which I've hung on to because it blew me away, but I must show you the blue. I'll show you in the box as well because these are beautifully boxed, and it says limited edition, and it also says sort of the number that the actual piece is.
So each watch is limited in number. We made 100 pieces. This is a worldwide figure, not for the UK there. We have a limited amount of materials there. This has a lovely blue abalone dial there, which I think is really eye-catching there. It's a blue stainless steel case there, so IP plated solid marine grade stainless steel there. A matching blue silicone strap there, and I particularly like the fact that this has a blasted, so a bead blasted stainless steel bezel, which has numerals and indices which are etched into the bezel there and luminous as well. But doesn't that catch the light beautifully?
Again, I'll take that out of the box again just to see if we can, it is the studio lights, that the reflection. I mean, the glass, what is the glass that's on these? Because the reflection on them is absolutely incredible.
Well, it's a sapphire crystal. It's what we call a bomb crystal. So there's quite a pronounced curve.
Yeah, there is.
And what that does is two things. First of all, it gives us a lovely protection on the movement there, because that bomb, that crystal, being a dome, as the pressure increases on the watch there, and it is 300 metres water resistant, it pushes down to the seals and gases and makes it even more watertight there. But it also has a lovely reflection, a lovely magnification on it, which makes it easy and clear to see the time. And I love that. I mean, I want to see the time on my watch.
Absolutely. It is a winner, and you are loving all of these. £649 is the price it should be. £439 is your price. Now, I will be honest, obviously, because it is such low numbers that have been made, we are very low in stock. And our last timepiece collection that we had, we really had so many more people ordering than stock we had available. So all I will say, if you find a piece that you really do like and you want, you do need to put it into your basket and check your basket out as soon as you possibly can. Everything coming with a 2-year warranty.
2-year manufacturer's warranty here, supported in the UK. They have great after-sales service there, but I think they build quality on this stunning.
It's
they really have
incredible.
taken, yeah, I mean, you're feeling them, and I always say you have that reassuring weight of a well-made watch.
As soon as you see it in the box, as soon as you get this home and you take that lid off, whether it's a gift or whether it is for yourself, you are going to be blown away. But as soon as you actually take that timepiece out of the box, the weight instantly and the quality, even the quality of the silicone, you just think, oh my word, this is something so different to so many.
If you look at the details on the watch there, the way that strap is moulded there, the thickness of it there, even things like they create their own buckle. So lots of watches will have a buckle that looks very generic. This has a Nubeo buckle. It's a unique shape to them. It has a lovely logo on there, and each buckle is matched to the case finish of the watch there. That's the attention to detail they put on each and every Nubeo.
And the actual colour, and I know you're getting a lot of reflection on this, but the actual colour you can see there, they are both stunning. That is your blue option, and you do have the green option as well. And it really is, it's like a marble effect, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's very three-dimensional there. I mean, I can see the colours from this angle beautifully. I mean, they really do reflect the light beautifully.
They are absolutely stunning. And as I say, when you really see the quality, and we'll just look at that buckle that you were talking about as well, you really have got some beautiful options tonight, but I know this is going to be really popular and is becoming very popular. Lots of you putting these into baskets. 849679 is your item number. Remember, how many were made of this?
100 worldwide.
100 worldwide?
That's it.
In each colour?
In each colour.
Wow, that is it. 100 of the green worldwide. We haven't got 100 here. You will have a watch that only another 99 people in the world
That's right.
will have.
That's right.
Oh my word. And we will have the blue option as well. So nice to have something different. I know we've had a few collectors emailing in today saying they've got you know, fantastic collections of watches, but so nice to have something so different and at such great prices as well. Now we're going to go back to our Cadola, which we've got 3 amazing brands today. So what I will say is shop ahead of us on the website. Just have a little look at this, because I just want to let you know these are particularly busy. So this is our Cadola. Tell us a little bit just briefly about this and why this has been so popular.
So this is our racing chronograph made in a contemporary style there. It has a 50-metre water resistance. It has a beautiful mecha quartz, that's hybrid mechanical quartz movement there. It comes with a stainless steel bracelet and the silicone strap there. It is fully functional as a chronograph there, beautiful detail, and inspired by John Surtees, the only man to win a Grand Prix on 2 wheels and 4.
I like that. Now the red has been particularly popular, and I'll be honest with you, it's just gone limited stock, so that means it's down to 10% or less. If you've got it in your basket, you do need to check it out so it's yours. It's not yours until you check that basket through. I know we put things into baskets and we think it's okay, it's mine now. It's not like the supermarket. Someone can take it out of your basket when you're not looking, and you can press check out, and sadly it can say sold out. And it's the disappointment, and it's disappointment when you're seeing items that you might not see again or find again. So do please make sure you check out your baskets if you find something that you really do want. I'm so excited I've got the opportunity to do this. Half the entire stock of this is sold out and gone. Oh my word, this takes me back. Space Invaders to me was like the very first game that I probably played. It
was a significant game. It was the first, I would say, graphic game where we had characters in it. This is our collaboration with Space Invaders. Now, just to be clear, we've made 200 pieces per colour worldwide. This is the UK TV shopping launch there. Look at the detail there. First, we've got very, very funky 1970s colours there.
I love the colour.
The indices, if you look at them, can you see the indices there, are the Space Invaders themselves there. They are all luminous.
I love it.
You've got the luminous Rahult, which is the lovely red gap between the dial and the case there. The straps are luminous as well, and it's in this wonderful tonneau, this lugless case there, but I build it like a modern sports car. Look at the different finishes. Now that's all stainless steel. So the center part of the case is black PVD stainless steel. The side panels are high polished stainless steel there. They've got black stainless steel pushers, and the crystal I love because it's this curve that goes like a sports car from top to bottom and side to side there. And the watch itself, keep turning, Katie, because I love this. As you turn around the watch, can you see the case is curved, the case back is curved, And on the back, these are all individually numbered. And there you have the Space Invader on the back there. There's your number. And even the numerals there are almost done as digital graphics, pixelated graphics there as well, which I think is so cool.
I'm trying to think of the noise they used to make.
Beep,
is it just,
beep,
it's just
beep.
beeps, didn't they? Oh, absolutely love it. For anybody that's into gaming, this honestly, it's iconic. It's going to be an absolute favourite, and it is. Stock there is really, really disappearing. Now, there was a date, I did work it out, I think, at what age you would be if you were born in, was it 78? I
think 78, yeah.
Yeah, so I think, is it 46? Because it'll be next year.
46, yeah, 46.
So if there's a 44 or 46? 44. You'll be 44. Right. Tell us if we're wrong. None of us are very good at maths here at Studio on Shop on TV. So do email in. But if you were born, were you born in 78? How old are you? Email in and let us know. But that'd be ideal, wouldn't it? If you've got a birthday. And
I think it's so different, isn't it? And and I think what's great about this is reliving your youth, isn't it? This is looking back there. I mean, I think what's great as well is these watches are produced, as I said, in limited numbers. You also get a lovely presentation dry box there.
I think this is one of the biggest parts to it, isn't it, Jonathan? I mean, this is fantastic.
So you get the dry box, which is custom in this pastel blue colour. It's Space Invaders on the top, so this is only done for this edition as well there. And when you open up the box, what's great about it is, first of all, you open up the box, there is your collector's edition card in the back there. So this has your number. Here you've got this wonderful pixelated graphic, but if I pull this out, I just want to show you, inside you get a separate silicone strap, so you can go from, what should we say, wild and wacky
I love it.
to conservative. And you've got a tool to change the watch with as well, and this is the second colour. But I just want to tell you, I set this chronograph running, so this is the hybrid mechanical quartz chronograph there, and you can see one of the subdial markers on the chronograph is a Space Invader character there as well.
It is.
So not only have they set the indices there to be the Space Invader character, but they've made the little hand there as Space Invader character as well. I think they've taken such detail and time over these watches.
This is honestly, I think, the best present, whether you're treating yourself or whether you are buying this as the gift. If you are a collector, I bet there is no way you've got anything like this in your collection, and that is the great thing, and that's what makes these items so special. So few of them made. You having, one of sometimes just 100 or 200, it's allowing you to have something really special, and this particular piece has been so popular. You do need to check your baskets out, whether you're going for the yellow option or whether you're going for the white. I like both, actually, and having that black strap then allows you to be a little bit wacky, as we've said, or allows you to be a little bit more conservative. But it's going to take you back to those games when you were playing the Space Invaders, or perhaps you're just really into gaming, and it's taking you back to very much the original, where it all began. And we were saying earlier, we used to have to go out to arcades to play Space Invaders. So if you've got anybody as well born on 78, a birthday present, it is going to be the best birthday present for next year as well. 157522. If you have got birthdays to buy for, I know Christmas has just gone, it's so nice to have something that's so different that is going to be that perfect present. When you've already just bought loads of presents, I've got no idea what to buy, well, have a look at that, because that is going to be that fantastic gift. And first time seeing this in the UK?
This is the first time it's been launched in the UK on TV. It's the first time we've seen it. First time it arrived with me this week. I mean, I just think it's just exciting. And this is what Nubeo do. They build a great watch. It's got brilliant specification, but they know how to have fun.
They really do. And we've all fallen in love with that. I know our director is desperate, desperate to buy that watch. It is an absolute beauty. And Rob, actually, who's back in the studio tomorrow, he is desperate to have this, but I don't think there'll be any left if you're not quick on this, because over half the entire stock is sold out and gone, and this is limited to 200 per colour option.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
We don't have anything like that.
So if you're buying the white, there'll only be 199 other people in the world that has that watch. How many? I mean, that's ridiculous.
And also, that is meant to be one of the most successful computer games ever.
Yeah.
So how many Space Invaders fans are there going to be out there who aren't even aware that we've made it? Because this is the first time anyone's seen it.
Only 400 can actually buy it. So there's a lot that are going to be really disappointed. So please do check your basket out. Oh, I love this one. Tell us about this. I hope, again, you can see the colour in this, because this, oh, and the strap's amazing. Oh,
So this is another exclusive launch here on Shop on TV. So this is the Manta Ray. This is our dive watch there. So this is automatic sapphire crystal, 300 meters water resistant, helium release valve there, exhibition case back. But this is a brand new color. Now I hope the camera can catch this. This is called Tiger Eye. So it's a stone there, and it's a natural stone, but it's a really beautiful, warm texture. And this is what Nubao do brilliantly. As we move this watch around there, just look at this. You've got a proper professional dive watch there, but with a beautiful dial there, a natural finish there that really captures the light just in an amazing way. And it's a new release tonight.
This is absolutely stunning. Can you see the face? How, I mean, it's domed, that glass, just beautifully, isn't it? And that reflects the light. But when you actually see the colour behind, this incredible sort of marble of golds and sort of slight oranges, absolutely stunning.
It's an iridescent material, that Tiger Eye. I mean, isn't that a great name for it? Tiger Eye.
That, yeah.
It's lovely, isn't it? Because you almost can see it in your mind. But I think what's lovely about this, as you said, as you move it around up and down there, you see that the colours vary. It's a natural colour, and it works so well with that IP plated gold bezel there. Look at the finishing on the bezel there. You've got brushed and polished and blasted elements there, and that contrasting stainless steel IP plated case.
Now the actual casing and the strap, beautiful, and the weight to this is again a really beautifully made piece, isn't it?
I always say to people, look at the finishing there. So on that strap alone, can you see that you've got brushed and polished elements there? So the center links there are polished. The main part of the bracelet is brushed there. It's tapered, so it graduates down there. And then it's coated in this ultra modern, ultra hard IP plated there. What I love about it is the finish on the stainless steel comes through the coating there because it reflects the finish underneath there. I think it's smart, it's sophisticated, and it shows a level of detail that means people love to collect Nubaos. They know they're going to get a quality watch with a real individual look.
And everything down to the little fastenings on the side as well. That's sort of their emblem, isn't it? Which it really is. Just
that's right. So even the helium escape valve there, so that's something that equalises the pressure inside and outside the case, should you be in a decompression chamber there. The strap button covers there, they're all lovely finished on their Nubao logo. And I just want to point out that these watches are covered by a 2-year manufacturer's warranty supported here in the UK. So we're backing these watches up with real quality service because you've got it in your hand, Hayley. You can feel the weight of these. My first Nubao was a Manta like this there. These are brilliantly made watches there, but we're backing up that guarantee with 2 years worth of warranty for you.
Which is fantastic. It's an absolute beauty. I'm spinning it around so I'm just hoping you can really see the colour. Tiger's Eye is exactly what it is. It's just the most incredibly well made. The craftsmanship that's in this it should be £699. You have got an amazing saving, £439, and you are loving these pieces because again they are so different, seeing them in the UK for the first time.
How often do you see people wearing watches and they're the same watch, aren't they? I mean, everyone's wearing the same watch there.
Well, I say this to you often. Sean's got some friends and they've all got the same watch, and
Exactly.
I'm like, that's so boring. And there's so many brands that all the watches they do all look the same. You know the brand because the watches all look the same. It's so nice to have something that is so different. Now, a quarter of the stock has already gone, so you do need to be really, really quick with this. And again, there's not thousands and thousands of these made, so you're not going to bump into probably
100.
anybody.
100. That's how many are made. So it's 100 pieces made globally. Nubao are a small brand. Let me just try and explain to people. They are not, there's no massive factory with Nubao. There's no advertising budget. What they do is concentrate on giving watches a design to a really beautiful different degree. They use different materials and they want to offer the best value to the customer, but they want you to be the brand ambassador.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there, including myself, who have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Nubaos there, and they love the fact they're very different. They love the fact that you could hand someone a Nubao and say, feel that, and they go, oh, that's well made.
Yeah.
And they want to give you the great customer support there. So they're marketing with you as their brand ambassador, not celebrities, not champagne launches, not racing boats with their logo on there. And everything, I think, is about the art of watchmaking, but not in a classical way, in a very modern, organic, different way.
What inspires them?
Oh, I've met the designers. I mean, they have drawings all over there. As I said, this is inspired by the ocean-going manta ray, and then they get a selection of natural materials. We've seen them, the abalone, the tiger eye, that pressed carbon there, and they just suddenly create things. And all of these things, you don't see this often because it's hard for watchmakers to do.
Yeah.
And for 100 pieces, I mean, let's be honest, who makes 100 pieces of anything anymore?
So in the world, if you're buying this right now, there's only 99 people in the world that will have this timepiece. I mean, how fabulous is that? That is a talking point on its own. When you stood in that bar and someone says, God, what's that watch? Where did you get that watch from? There's only another 99 people in the world that have got this piece. That's how unique these are. 679695 is your item number. I know we have got a lot of collectors watching today. One gentleman emailed in, couldn't believe the prices. He's got some very expensive watches and he was like, I can't believe the prices that you've got timepieces on.
And I think it's important that people ask that question, because what we're doing here is I'm trying to take you through the journey of these watches there. We're showing you the details, the finishing on the cases, the details on the dials there, the movements, the crystals there. I want people to understand that I've been brought here to explain what they are buying there, and then we're backing that up with our great service and the warranty provided by the manufacturer.
You can't not look at that piece. You went over to Jonathan then, and I turned it round again just to look at the colours. And then you caught me, didn't you? I'm not meant to be looking myself. I'm meant to be showing you. But it really is just so eye-catching. You want to take a look at it because you haven't seen anything like it before. You are going to open the box and it's even better than you're seeing it in the studio. You're going to absolutely fall in love with the timepiece that you buy today, but then also with the brand. You will just want more, I think.
Absolutely. And when you say looking at the watch there, remember that's what the watchmaking is about.
Yeah.
It's about playing with the light. So as I look at this watch now, I can see the dome of the crystal, I can see the lovely finishing on the bezel there. That is why we love watchmaking. And all of those watches, all the watches that we love, we tick off all the points that we like, the way it looks, the way it feels. We're offering you that with these watches today.
And remember, automatic as well, so you're creating time all the time you're watching it. Now, we are going to have to move away from that because that is going very, very quickly. So please do check your baskets through. We're going to go back because we have got 3 different brands with us this evening. So just so you don't forget what we've already seen and what is particularly busy. Thomas Earnshaw, which is always really popular. We've got the Mackenzie here, £105. Oh, I love skeleton watches because you can see, I mean, these are hand assembled, and here you just see they must have the patience for Saint to put these watches together.
I mean, I've visited very many watch manufacturers, and I always say to people, if you want to know how hard it is to assemble a watch, just think about putting the hands on. Forget about the rest of it. I mean, I've tried, I can't do it.
And then you look behind those hands and there is so much to that piece.
And then it has to work at over 20,000 beats per hour. I mean, the thinking of it is just crazy.
Amazing. £105 there, but that is super, super busy. This one we're now taking limited stock, which means we're down to the final 10%, which is it's going to be possibly your last opportunities to get this one. £99 from 420, so you have got huge savings here, and I think these are great. Perhaps someone's retiring and you want that perfect retirement gift. 619904. If you're buying for a gift, every time they look at their wrist, they will think of you, the reason it was bought, the birthday it was bought for. But you do need to buy quite smartly and sharply tonight because our timepiece shows are so popular. Timepieces have got hugely popular over the years. I always think it's because I think a guy, it's your main jewellery, isn't it? It's the main thing that you wear. So why not have a collection? Why not have different timepieces, different straps, different colours? And it has become so popular, and that our timepiece shows are one of our most popular shows here on ShopOnTV as well. We've had some amazing timepiece shows, and we haven't had that many compared with the other shows, but they are absolute favourites because I know a lot of collectors do watch, and when we bring in pieces like we're bringing today that just haven't been seen before, we've got items the first time in the UK, you are getting that unusual, that difference. You are getting that collector's item, so please shop really, really smartly. Now, moving back, this is Nubeo again.
Yep.
But this is the most affordable one that we have. I couldn't quite believe the price of this.
Yep.
And it's another limited edition.
Yep.
So how many, we've got 3 colour options. How many how many have been made in each of them?
So there's 100 pieces per colour. Okay, and this is a watch. This is one of my favourite Nubeos, but let me tell you why I like this watch, because there's a lot to learn about this watch. So we've got a little bit of time, let me take into it. This is Nubeo's dive watch. It's called the Ventana, which is named after the most used remotely operated vehicle. So you know when they go down to shipwrecks and there's those little submarines with no one in them?
Yes.
The Ventana is the remotely operated vehicle, the ROV, and it's one of the most used ones, over 4,500 dives.
Right.
So the inspiration for this is under the water. But this watch's beauty is more than skin deep. So this is a 1,000-metre dive watch. So to give you an idea of how deep that is, I believe the Royal Navy submarines go to about 600 or 700 metres.
Wow.
This watch goes to 1,000 metres.
I don't think, I'm going to take this out of the box, I don't think I've ever touched or sold a watch that 1,000
1,000 metres there. And so therefore I always say to people, well, you're not going to go to 1,000 metres, but what you are getting is an incredibly well-engineered watch. So let me take you from top to bottom, because this watch has a lot of design features and I'm glad we're looking at this. First of all, it's a sapphire crystal. You have to have a sapphire crystal on a 1,000-metre dive watch to withstand the pressure.
Right.
And the crystal on this will be about 4.5 millimetres thick. So think about that, 4.5 millimetres thick to withstand the pressure.
Gosh.
Now this case shape, when you look at this case shape, there's no lugs on it. It's a circular case shape. Now this was designed in the 1960s, this style of case, and they used to call it a tuna can style case. So it's like a can of tuna. Right?
Oh, right.
So it's a lugless tuna can style case there, but there's more. If you look at this case there, the bezel is inspired by shark's teeth. So you'll see it's lovely, sort of almost a sawtooth detail on the bezel. And as we rotate it around, you'll notice that in each indentation, let's see if the camera can get it, there we go, there's a screw. Now that's called a captive bezel, and there's extra screws to make sure the bezel never comes off, right? So they're talking about real serious dive watch engineering. If you're wearing a dive watch on the wrist, have a look and see if it's got a captive bezel. Then, if you look around at the side of the case, look at the beautiful finishing, there's a little circle. That's an automatic helium escape valve. So if you're a professional diver and you live in a decompression chamber, and I think they do for several days at a time,
Right.
the watch will automatically regulate the pressure inside the case and out.
Gosh.
Right? That's the engineering.
How on
I know, that's the engineering. And then we have a wonderful screw-on case back, which is almost like a submarine hatch. If you look at the way it's screwed on with a special tool there, it's designed to withstand that pressure, and it's fully automatic. So you've just said this is one of the most affordable watches, but it's 1,000-metre dive watches, which for me ticks off all the elements of serious dive watches.
That's amazing. The strap's fabulous as well. I love the design on the strap. It's a silicone strap, but I love this sort of waffle effect.
Yep,
you've got,
and that was designed to go over a wetsuit.
Oh, right.
So actually it's got a little bit of stretch in it, so therefore it shouldn't slide around the wrist.
That makes sense, doesn't it? So I'm seeing it looking good, but it's actually, you know...
It's a classic look now.
Yeah.
So it's a classic look now. And then you've got this dial there, which I call it the seabed dial. So you can see it's got that lovely pattern of sand on there as well. Now, we've done some amazing colours. So this is a black PVD stainless steel case with this, we're calling this gold. I see it like golden sand there, but I think it's really interesting.
Golden sand is absolutely right. Let me show you the three colours actually. So that is the golden sand. I've sort of hung on to this one because it caught my eye, but that's very selfish.
They're great colours, aren't they?
Great colours. So I'll share you the other colour options. This is the blue. Now it's a white strap, but as you can see, the casing is absolutely a fantastic blue.
Yeah, and
isn't that eye-catching?
And that's an IP plating stainless steel blue, and it shows through the finishing on the stainless steel there. But this is a strong coating. I mean, this is a modern technique of coating there. And as I mentioned, all of these watches come with that 2-year manufacturer's warranty.
So that is your blue with that white strap. And then let me show you the very last option, which is your black. And this is stunning. That is nice. And tell us again, if anyone has just joined us, we can do a little bit of swimming in this, can't we?
You can certainly do a bit of swimming. I mean, it's a 1,000-metre dive watch. And I always say to people, you're not going to go to 1,000 metres. I went to a dive challenge, and I didn't do the diving, but the guy went to, I think, to 228 metres, and it took him 12 minutes to descend and 12 hours to ascend.
Wow.
Right, so I mean, that's a real challenge there. But what you've got is a very tough watch there. So if you're someone who wants a tough watch there, if you work in those sort of environments, it's a tough watch there. As I said, the sapphire crystal, 4.5 mil thick. There's a lot of protection for the movement there. It's that mass that protects the watch around your wrist.
I think if you work outdoors in any shape or form, this is that ideal watch that you know is going to go with you everywhere. You're not going to have to worry about putting this on in the morning, whatever job you're doing that day. Perhaps you're you know, up trees. Perhaps you're a tree surgeon. Perhaps you're a landscape gardener. Perhaps you're always damaging watches. This is a watch that's going to look after itself, isn't it?
And if you do like scuba diving, remember that this sort of watch, if you go scuba diving, you've got your tank, you've got your weights, you've got all the stuff you have to carry on there. It's going to get bashed. It's going to get hit this stuff. I mean, it's just natural. It's going to be in the environment. So to have a tough performance dive watch is great. But this is one of the most affordable Nubeos in the show, and it's got a really brilliant set of specification and performances for it.
It's one of the most affordable, but it's actually becoming one of my absolute favourites, and a fabulous, fabulous brand that has got such love, I think, for absolutely incredibly well-made timepieces.
There's nothing here that's generic, is there?
No.
The dials are different, the colours are different, the cases are different. I just think they really take the time to make a watch that you go, I've never seen anything like that before. That's different.
And we're talking as well quite limited amounts in each.
100 pieces per colour worldwide.
So if you're buying the black option that I'm showing you right now, only another 99 people in the world, not in the UK, in the world, will have this watch, which is incredible. So that's your black. Can I just show you the blue again? So that's your blue. If you're buying the blue option, only another 99 people in the world will have that watch. The chances of you bumping into that person are, I mean, they're slim, aren't they? Unless you're a really lucky lottery winner, you know, frequently they're slim that you'll ever bump into the person with that watch on. And then the final option I'll show you as well, which came in the box, and that was the gold. But golden sand is a really good way of saying it. It's a really great
And I think it's
colour.
a really great, I mean, look, they've made the dial match the strap. That's a custom-made strap. It's a beautiful match there. I said to you earlier in the show, and you would appreciate this, Hayley, that the colours are just right. It's not any old sad colour. It's not any old blue. They really take time to trouble to find that little twist on the colour. You go, I've never seen that before.
You can see that with all of the whole range. So 537877 should be a virtually £500, £299, one of our most affordable from Nubeo. So please do make sure you check your baskets out if you are shopping for any of our timepieces, actually. But a timepiece that has been very popular, and they all have. We're having a really busy night, which is lovely. It's lovely to have your company. But our Space Invader watch, did you see this? Right, I'm hearing in my ear, check out your baskets. Now, our producer tonight, she does get very excited. I think last night you were hearing her go, they need to check their baskets out. So you really do need to check your baskets out. The white option is limited stock, and that means we are down to 10% or less than 10% of the stock available. And then we have got the yellow option for you. And it is the Space Invader that we've actually got, that they're on the sort of 1 o'clock too, aren't they?
Yeah. They've taken the numerals and the indices away, and they've put Space Invaders on them.
How great is that?
But it shows the detail. It shows what, and they're all luminous as well. So in low light, they'll light up.
They light up like you won't quite believe. So that is your white, and we have got a yellow. Well, you're seeing that right now.
And can you see the straps are luminous as well?
Yes. And even in the studio, you lit it up earlier on, and you could it lights that brightly that you could see it even.
Oh yeah. It's very generous coatings of the luminous material there. I think it's such a fun watch.
It's such a fun watch. Great gift if someone was born in '78. What a great present if you've got a gamer in the family. If you're a gamer, I mean, this was one of the absolute original sort of games, isn't it? Now, Lawrence was asking about the strap size. I don't know if you're
on the Space Invader.
Yes.
Yeah. So the straps are very generous.
Okay.
So I have a 6.75-inch wrist, and I'm actually at the lower end of it. So I've got plenty more straps.
Right.
Right. So well, let's just see if we can show Lawrence.
Yeah.
Let me just show Lawrence. So, Lawrence, let's have a look there. So I would wear this. Now I'm happy to put it on.
Yeah, that would perhaps be good.
Let's do this for Lawrence because I think it's important.
Let's inspect your wrist.
Yeah.
Lawrence, I hope you're watching.
So
inspect your wrist.
let's hold this to the camera there. So you can see they've got all this extension there as well. So there's a lot of micro adjustment on the holes there. So if I now put this on the wrist, it's actually a nice colour, isn't it?
It is.
Really nice colour there. And I put this on. Look, Lawrence, I am on with plenty of room.
Oh gosh, yeah.
On hole 3, and that's 6.75 inches. So
there's still all of that.
Yeah.
Here left, which is incredible. We'll see if we can measure it. We'll see if we can get a tape measure of some sort to see if we can measure it in.
Yeah,
any way.
absolutely.
I think that gives us a really good idea. Don't forget as well, if you are going for this piece, it comes with a plain black strap.
So it comes with two straps as well. There's a plain black silicone strap and then this luminous strap as well there. Let's just try and, if I pull this out, let's, I'm going to just try and show. If I put
sort of the...
Yeah, them.
Right. And he wishes us a Happy New Year as well. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well.
To you, Lawrence. It's really lovely. It's lovely when you email in, and do email in if you want to see a particular watch, studio@shopontv.co.uk. If you want to say hello, Happy New Year, please do email in. We had a lot of pictures of Christmas trees that we were having a good nosy at over the Christmas shows. Christine sent her Christmas
nice.
tree.
People spend a lot of time and trouble, don't they?
Absolutely. So can you see?
We'll measure it.
But we'll try and measure it for you, so I can. Yeah, we must move away from that because it is massively busy as it is. So we'll move on to another lovely piece. Oh gosh, we've got some great pieces today, haven't we? So this is beautifully boxed. This is another brand that we're moving on to now. So if you could tell us a little bit about this brand, because we haven't spoken about it for a little while, and then we'll run through the colours and why this particular watch is so nice.
Sure, this is Cadola. So Cadola was founded in Switzerland in 1947 by a gentleman called René Foidevaux, and it was never exported outside of Switzerland there. Sadly, it went the way of a lot of small watch brands in the 1970s and closed down, but we've brought it back. And what we've brought back is what I call the traditional mid-century sports watch design there. So here we have what we call the sort of cushion-cased watch there. So this was very popular in the 1960s and 70s. So here we've got a lugless cushion case there. So you can see a lovely curved case there. Very popular in sports watches in the 1960s and 70s there. Very popular with divers there. And you've got the case that's integrated with a bracelet there. So we've taken that lovely look there. It's fully automatic. It has a unidirectional bezel. Here we've got what we call a GMT bezel, so it does a second time zone, but you could use it as a countdown bezel.
Oh, right, okay.
And then you've got this lovely, what I call clear dial there. So you've got applied indices going around the edge of the dial there. Then you've got a centre part of the dial there, which is clear. So there is a clear covering over there, and you can see the movement. And then this bridge that goes across the centre, where you've got the separate date window as well. But I call these sort of like really funky 1960s and 70s watches. So we've got some great colours, really bright sports watches there. They come beautifully presented with the bracelet and the leather strap, and each leather strap is built for the watch there as well, and the tool to change it.
Right, let me show you. I've got a couple of the colour options out of the box. That is your blue. I will take that out in a moment. I'm going to show you the orange because I just know that the orange is always such a popular colour option. Love the fact you've got this stainless steel bracelet, which again feels really lovely quality. It feels like it's going to sit on any wrist, whether you've got a thinner wrist or a thicker wrist. But then you have got this fabulous leather strap that's going to go alongside it, and how great is that?
Yeah, so you've got the stainless steel bracelet, and it's solid stainless steel links there. They're not hollow, they're solid links there. There's lovely multi-link finish there, so it's polished and brushed there. And then these straps, they're called rally style straps there. You can see it's like perforated like rally gloves there as well.
Yes.
They are contrasting stitch, they are padded, and they're genuine leather, but you change the look entirely with these straps.
You really do. I think a great looking watch, but the nice thing is a bit like having a daytime and an evening watch or a more casual or a smarter watch. You've got a watch that's right for every occasion. Perhaps you travel quite a lot and it's like you've got two watches in one. You know, you've only got to take then the strap and change the strap over. Really, really nicely made, and again, a really lovely brand.
That's right, and they are 100-metre water resistant. They do have a sapphire crystal, absolutely. So if you were going swimming or going on holiday, I'd put the bracelet on, and then you could swim with no problem at all. But you could change the look with the tool. I mean, you could take away both straps. I mean, it would take a few moments to change the strap to the bracelet and back again.
Which is fabulous. Now, that is your orange. So it comes with an orange strap and really beautifully boxed with the tool, so you can change the straps over as well. But then we have got a grey option as well, so let me show you that grey. 926183 is your item number. So the grey option, they're all really nice. It's different. Sometimes you get a favourite, and the orange was visually straight away my favourite, but now the grey is really nice too. And that is your grey option. You've got the red there too, and then you've got the grey strap.
And the red stitching in the strap. And it works, doesn't it?
Really works. So two completely different watches in one. Should be £350 there, £215 is your price today. And again, really nicely made, really beautiful boxing too. So they are your options, whether you are going for the orange, whether you're going for the grey, which has got the red outside, or whether you are going for the blue option, which is in the box there, which I'll just show you again if I can. So 926183 is your item number. So let me just show you the one in the box again, which is your blue, if that's okay. And then I'll show you the front of that box as well, because that, I mean, that is a great gift, isn't it?
It's a great gift for someone who likes motorsports, who loves that sort of mid-century design, the bright colours. It's almost like a racing car colour, isn't it, as well? And I just think the presentation is beautiful.
I mean, that is fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. 926183 is your item number. Do check everything on the website. The website is shopontv.co.uk. I think we've shown you virtually everything now. So if you're looking, or perhaps you've just joined us and you think, oh no, I didn't see the one I wanted to see, please do email into the studio and we'll get that watch out, that timepiece out, and we'll go to it so we can show it you live in the studio. What I will say is shop really, really smartly whilst we're here on the website. We want to make sure you don't miss out on anything. We've got items that have gone limited stock, so they're down to the final 10%. Do click onto the watch you like, because you will find you've got different colour options. Now, these were amazing. The glass on this timepiece had such a dome to it. It reflected the studio lights in the studio like you would not believe. Just stunning. The actual colour, and we're looking at the green there, like a marble effect. You know, the old marbles that we used to play with? It's got that incredible sort of a marble effect to it. And that green was just, it blew my mind. Absolutely incredible. A really incredible brand as well, Nubeo, and they really do love to sort of specialise. The designs are inspired by sort of sea and space, so you really have got some really great options. And most of these, only 100 or 200 in each colour actually made. So you will be one of perhaps 100 people in the world that have got some of these timepieces, which is so exciting. Now we're going to move back to our Space Invader watch, which you've loved, and we're going to have to take it, I think, limited stock, which completely. So that's obviously with both the colour options, and I'm not surprised. Now, okay, we're in one of those situations. In my ear, I'm hearing the problem is now we have less actual stock than items that are being ordered. So as I said earlier, when you put it into your basket, you think it's yours, but actually it's not. So we've now got more people with it in baskets than there are timepieces available. So sadly, there'll be a good few of you that will press that checkout button and it will say sold out, even though it's in your basket. It's not yours until you check it through. So if this is a piece you want, whether it's for you, whether it is for a gift, you do need to check your baskets out. And the wonderful thing is, or the disappointing thing is, if you don't check out and it says sold out, is once you've got this timepiece, there are so few, Jonathan, aren't these, that have been made?
Absolutely. It's a special collaboration. We made 200 pieces per colour worldwide. That's it. That's it. We don't have the 200 here. That's the globally. I mean, you can imagine we really had to fight with America to get these interviews. You know, they really wanted all of them.
First time to be seen here in the UK as well. We think possibly even in Europe. Fabulously boxed. You've got the yellow and you've also got the white. They're silicone straps, but they also come with another strap, don't they?
They do. So they come with a more conservative strap, so it comes with a black strap as well, so you can change the look around there. It still retains that wonderful dial there. It is a hybrid mecha quartz chronograph movement there, so it's a mechanical quartz chronograph movement there. It's our famous Magellan case there, so that's the first satellite that was launched from the space shuttle there, and that's all stainless steel. So you've got those lovely stainless steel side panels there, brushed and polished, this lovely high polish there. Then you've got the center part, which is an IP black stainless steel there. The crystal is curved from top to bottom and side to side and chamfered there, so it captures the light beautifully there. And then you on the second side of it, you've got the lovely Nubeo logo there. and everything is made for this watch there. The silicone straps, the case, the dial and the crystal. And I love the fact that both the dial, the Space Invaders if you like, and the straps are luminous. I'm going to try and light it up there. We can't drop the lights down there, but just to try and show you a little bit.
Yeah, we can't at the moment drop the lights in the studio, but actually it's that bright. Yeah. We discovered you don't need to.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see, can you see the strap there's lighting up a little bit? It's got that lovely texture. And then there we go, as I just move it up there, you can see that all of those Space Invaders light up there, which is a really lovely touch there, really lovely. It makes it really different.
I love that. It's like it'll look like you are actually playing the game.
You can hear the noise, can't you?
Yeah, you can. It just takes you back. If you've got anybody that's into gaming, and perhaps someone that was born in '78, which is actually, as we saw in this clip, you'll see it says 1978. So if someone was born in that year, there you go. This would be that great present. Fantastic box. Now that's a dry box, isn't it?
Yeah, so the watch comes presented in this dry box there. That's a proper dry box, the sort of watch you would get if you're going diving and you want to put something waterproof in there. There you have the watch in the dry box there. In the top of the box you have the Space Invaders card, your limited edition number card there. It also comes with the watch, the contrasting bracelet, and then a lovely conservative bracelet that you get a different colour look. You can see the yellow there comes with almost a matching blue bracelet there as well. So you've got a really interesting package there. So anyone, as you say, if this is a special gift there, it's a really lovely set to give.
It really is. I know there's, there you go, and then you can see how it does light up. I mean, that is brilliant. Yeah. I think it takes us all back, doesn't it? That both colour options are limited stock, so you do need to check your baskets out desperately, otherwise you are going to miss out. That's your box. That's your white option with the white strap, and then that comes with a black strap, doesn't it? Alongside
That's right, a black strap is this. So you've got the contrasting straps. That's the luminous white strap. There's the black strap as well there, beautifully presented.
It really is that perfect gift, or a gift for yourself. Perhaps you are a collector. Remember, if you own this piece, there's only going to be another 199 people in the world.
Yep.
Not in the UK, not in Manchester, not in London, in the world. The chances of you bumping into someone, this is going to be a talking point, isn't it? When they see this on your wrist. And I think everybody knows Space Invaders. I mean, it's taken us all back. We were all like, oh gosh, we need to show that first. They're going to look, and you have loved it. You've loved it so much that we are now limited stock on both colour options. 157522 is your item number. Should be £569, and it's worth every single penny of that, because it really is that unusual, that different. But £369 is your price today, and you can of course order on the phones and on the website. But remember our situation, and we are getting that busy on items that we've got more people ordering some items than stock is actually now available. Now, something else we want to remind you of as well, because we are having a really busy show over everything, but we are particularly busy on this item. And this was one of my favourites.
Yeah, it's a stunning watch. Another new release this evening. This is the Curiosity automatic watch there. A brand new design, fully automatic. What you've got there is a stainless steel IP plated case there. Beautiful dials there. So you saw a forged carbon dial. This is the blue abalone dial there, and every dial is different, so they reflect the light beautifully there. You can see that forged carbon dial there, which reflects the light as well. They've threaded in there a matching thread in the forged carbon, so that also reflects there. And you've got this wonderful 200-metre water-resistant case with the crown lock system on the right-hand side there. It's a really interesting, great new Bayo.
That blue blows my mind. it's like there's a few that sort of like got this marble effect, and the colours that reflect are amazing. Yeah. Because there's sort of blues and slight greens in there,
But it's oil and water, isn't it? I mean, it's that lovely mix, isn't it?
Exactly that, isn't it? That's exactly what it is. And it's got a dome like you won't believe that reflects the light. It's going to be another talking point. I think all this range is a complete talking point. And you say they're not really, the great thing is they only make a few timepieces, and they're not big into big celebrities wearing it. They just are passionate about.
With New Bayo, they love to have different designs. Their inspiration comes from under the seas or explosive exploration there as well, and they make everything different. Yeah. So they make 100 pieces of each of these watches there. They're different materials, different features there, and I think they're unique. I think people are not doing this direction there, and that's right. There's no West End showroom. There's no celebrity launch.
We're going to have to move away from it. Too busy. The blue is the most popular. You're the same as me, loving that. But we're going to go back to Cadola, and this has been requested. Who has it been requested? By Lawrence. Lawrence wants to have a look at this piece, and it's a really nice sort of gift set, really, because you're getting the timepiece. You've got a separate silicone strap with this as well, and the tool to change the strap over, and we've got 2 colour options. No, I was going to say I bet the red's been the most popular, but then the green's just catched my eye, and I was like, oh well, I'm not sure actually. Both these.
It's
colours.
a lovely green, isn't it? And a beautiful emerald green there. But I think it's the finishing on this watch that's really exceptional. It is that hybrid mechanical quartz movement there. Its finishing is great. You've got a stainless steel case there. It's stainless steel, brushed and polished there. You've got an integrated stainless steel bracelet. So when you hold this, there's a lovely weight to it, a lovely solid feel to this watch as well there. It's actually 100-meter water resistant there. You get the watch, the bracelet and the silicone strap as well, and we call that a waffle strap. You can see why, can't you?
Oh, that's completely, yes.
That's, so you can see the waffle strap there. We're made with a pattern to have a texture on there as well there. You get the tool to change that with as well. But if you're looking for a chronograph that's very contemporary, that is definitely a sports chrono there and wearable every day, it's a great watch.
For anybody that's perhaps watching and perhaps don't know a great deal about watches, what is a chronograph?
Okay, so a chronograph is a watch with a stopwatch built into it. So you can measure time on the chronograph there. So the pushers at the side of the watch,
right,
you start and stop them. So if you put the anodized pusher, which shows you the start and stop there,
oh, we're upside down.
That's it. So if you press the start and stop button there, you'll see, look at the subdials there. So you can see there's a subdial there at the top. That's counting the 60 seconds. There's another, 60 minutes. At the bottom is counting 60 seconds.
Right, yeah.
And on the left-hand side, you're seeing a separate time zone on a 24-hour basis there. So it's a stopwatch built into your watch. Why would you need it? Well, originally this was a timing lapse in racing cars, but I use it if I put the dinner in the oven. Yeah. I don't set the oven. The oven's in a different room.
I love it.
So I put that. If I'm timing anything, I use that. It's a stopwatch, and it isn't, remember, no software, no chargers. It's just on your wrist, ready to use.
I mean, that is incredible, isn't it? And I love the fact you've got that lovely stainless steel bracelet.
And look at the finishing on the case.
Beautiful.
Vertical brushing, polished top and bottom there. They've taken a real amount of trouble to get this watch just right.
Oh, I love as well. Are these the fastenings green?
Yep. So the fastenings are green.
Oh my word. And of course Sean is joining us back in just a few moments as well. We're like a tag team tonight with the timepieces. You've got a real beautiful piece that has got a stainless steel bracelet, and you've got the silicone, and it is completely a sort of a waffle effect on that bracelet. You've got all of your workings there, and I love the way that they've sort of got an orange. It is like an orange that then works with the second hand.
But what you've done there, you see, the chronograph, the stopwatch functions, you separate from the timekeeping functions with a different colour. So if you look there, the chronograph second hand is orange, the running second hand there is white there. So it just different looks there to tell the time. But isn't that an intricate dial there? Really beautifully done. And I don't think the camera is capturing the green just so, is it? It's got a really rich green to this dial.
You might be seeing it at home more than we're seeing it in the studio monitors. It is an amazing green. As I said earlier, and I'll show you it boxed again, we've got the red or the green option. And the red, when I saw it first of all, there you go, you can really see.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a racing green.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it?
It's really lovely. And you've got sort of a lightness to it, and it works so well with the accents of the orange as well. Oh my word, I've just seen the price. Oh my word, £129.
For all of those features, the bracelet, the strap, the hybrid mechanical quartz movement there, the sapphire crystal, brilliant.
Oh my goodness, if you've got a present and perhaps someone's retiring, you've all put a bit of money together and you're not quite sure what sort of watch they would like, this is, I think, the perfect watch for anybody, because you've got the stainless steel bracelet, you've got the silicone bracelet, which
tool
is
to change it with as well.
Daytime, that's it. What an amazing gift, and really beautifully boxed as well. Whether you're going for the red option or the green, I know both have been really popular, but I'm very blown away by the price of this. I can't believe, I mean, have a little look at it in the box, and if you received this as a present, you would think hundreds of pounds, not £129.
No, and that comes with a 2-year warranty, so you're backed by a 2-year warranty as well. I mean, it's a great gift idea, but if you love your racing cars, these are the great colours, aren't they? The red and the green.
They are exactly, they are exactly that, aren't they? And again, I can't believe that it's boxed like it is, that you have the 2 straps and all of that for that money that you're looking at on the screen right now. 077291 is your item number. Can you imagine opening that as a present? And if you bought that gift, you will be the best, won't you? And every time they look at their wrist, they will think about who bought it, why it was bought. Something really special about a timepiece as a present. You're giving the gift of time. You're giving that a gift that they will always remember, not something they put away in a cupboard and use now and again, something they'll have on their wrist, especially when you've got 2 strap options every single day of the week. 077291 is your item number. I've bought Sean, and Sean's coming back into the show just in a couple of moments, so many watches over the years as presents, but I bet he could remember each watch, when it was bought, what age he was.
You do. And also it's a gift that you can use pretty much daily. And if I gave that as a gift to someone, I'd say just wear it. Yeah. Don't save it for best, just wear it.
No,
just
life's
wear
too short to have things for best, I've decided. And this watch, because you've got the silicone strap as well, have it as that daytime watch, has it as that evening watch. If you travel quite a lot, it means you only then travel with the tool and the strap, and you've got 2 different watches for your holidays and things, which is ideal. But you do need to check your baskets out. 077291 is your item number. Now, of course, Sean and myself are here. Sean's going to join us, but whilst Sean's joining us, have a little look on the website. Go onto the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, and do go onto the website, because what you'll see is we have 3 different brands available for you. We've got every type of design. We've got sort of the television shape, we've got sort of the cushion shape, you've got every sort of strap, and you've got a watch for every occasion. But lots of these already, Sean, limited stocks. Colours getting down to the last of the colours, and more people trying to order than stock is available again.
Great deal, something for everyone on the show for you tonight. So as Hayley said, we just showed you the website there. That's the best way to see everything. Remember, if you do want to multi-order, if you want to order more than 1 watch, you'll only pay 1 delivery per order, just $4.95. So do keep shopping on the website, take a look at everything, and if you're new to us and you haven't ordered before, this is how you do it.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
It's great to have your company here at ShopOnTV. If you've not shopped with us before, you just saw how easy it is to order. You can order on the phone 03333 241 241. We're bringing you a huge range of collectible timepieces from 3 big brands, and we're going to go back to Thomas Earnshaw next. Now, we'll start with the story of Earnshaw with Jonathan, because I love the heritage behind it, the history behind it, and they've all got stories, haven't they? But the brand in itself...
Born in 1749 in Ashton-under-Lyme, and what he was known for, he was famous for, was making marine chronometers for the Royal Navy. So these were the marine chronometers that helped our ships navigate the world's oceans. And his workshop was in Holborn, so only a short distance from where we are at the moment as well there. But he became renowned for making these accessibly priced but necessary timing instruments there. His work is in the Science Museum, and we have the Earnshaw name today, which offers great design, wonderful heritage and superb value, as he did. So here today we've got some great Earnshaws which are great value, and I always say with Earnshaw they show you what they're making with each watch there, because you can see very clearly all the detail, all the skill and all the great care that they've put into each and every watch.
The workmanship, everything that's gone into that assembly. A 2-year warranty. Now, usual price on this one of £650. Today it comes down to £149 for you. 057573. We've talked a little bit about the brand. Now, this one in particular, tell us a little bit about this watch, Jonathan.
So this is the Earnshaw Sports Watch here as well. I mean, first of all, it's fully automatic and it's skeletonized, and I love the fact you can see right through the clear dial there, and there is a dial there into the movement there. And when I say skeletonized, what I mean by that is that the watchmaker has cut away all the parts of the movement you don't need and only left what you do need. So that's why it's delicate and detailed, but you can see exactly how a watch works. At the top where the hand is, the minute hand is just going past the hour, there is the mainspring. On the left, there is the balance wheel. That's going back and forth, ticking and tocking.
Yeah.
That's where we get the sound from. And then it releases the energy, and you can see that just below the center to the second hand in a controlled way. That's how we tell the time there. But Earnshaw are showing you all that detail. So it's a fully automatic, skeletonized mechanical watch there. And this is great, and I talked about Earnshaw being great with their heritage, but really showing you something different because it's a sports watch there. So we've got a hardened crystal, unidirectional bezel, screw down crown, a beautiful 316L stainless steel case, 100-meter water resistance there. So you've got all that heritage in a modern sports performance case.
And there's such spectacular workmanship, as you can see there now. A stainless steel bracelet on this one. As I take this from my hand, I just want to show you behind, because as Jonathan was saying, with these skeleton dials, it goes all the way through the workings, doesn't it?
Yep, so we've got an exhibition case back. So that's where the watchmaker wants to show off all the detail of that movement. So if you look in the back of that, you'll see your watch movement there. There's the automatic rotor. That's the rotor that moves with the movement of your wrist there and self-winds the watch there. So it's a great way of showcasing the detail that Earnshaw put into each and every watch. And it is a fully automatic watch, and it is hand assembled, and it does come with a 2-year warranty, as well as a beautiful presentation box and a separate strap. There's a super value.
2-year warranty, hand assembled. Thomas Earnshaw bringing you a fabulous, fabulous range, but the detail that you see. And the other thing I always say with these kind of timepieces, when you see the prices, don't let the prices put you off because there's such good and big reductions. But also when you get these out of the packaging, Jonathan, you feel the weightiness, the quality to them, don't you?
Well, I always say you want to feel the quality of a watch.
Yeah.
You want to enjoy wearing the watch there. But that's why I'm here, to just point out all those details there. That unidirectional bezel there, the applied indices over the dial there. Look at the case finishing there. You can see you've got highly polished stainless steel there, brushing on the vertical surfaces there. It's all the detail is there. So we're showing you what we're getting there. You can see it on your wrist. And again, this is the presentation box with the separate leather strap as well there. Great value, and it's all there.
057573 is your item number if you want to go for this one from Thomas Earnshaw. Usual price of £650 down to £149, and that one delivery per order, you're only going to pay £4.95 even if you buy multiple watches. You are loving this. This is the first time we've seen it. Now, not only do you get the stainless steel strap in your presentation box, which I've got just here, which Jonathan's just prepared for me, you're also going to get a second strap. And this is a really nice quality leather strap that you've got here, isn't it, Jonathan?
Yep, so we've got a wonderful genuine leather cut edge strap. So it's a very sort of functional strap there. And I love the fact you've got the very smart bracelet and then the casual strap as well there. Genuine leather, lovely rope edge detailing at the top there. So think about this. You move that from the bracelet, that strap, you change the look entirely. It goes from very smart to very sporty and casual there. Great contrast and look, and it includes both strap and the bracelet.
And the tool to change the strap over that you can do really easily yourself. You're absolutely loving this one from Earnshaw. 057573 is your item number on this one. Everything coming in that presentation box, whether you want the stainless steel strap or the leather, and it's a really nice thick quality leather strap with that stitch detail on the edge there. So if you do want to go for that one, our gents automatic skeleton watch with stainless steel bracelet and additional leather strap that you can see there. But to have that open skeleton face that you can see there, there's so much to talk about. That hand assembly, you can really see the quality of the workmanship there when it comes to Earnshaw, and that goes across the board with all of the timepieces that we're bringing you from Earnshaw, from Cadola, from Nabeo. You can really see the quality and the finish and all the pieces that you've got there. I love all the different clasps and openings that Earnshaw put on their watches.
Yeah, it's all the detail there. I mean, that's not a printed dial. You can see the movement right through the dial there. The bracelet is stainless steel and it's solid links brushed and polished there. Look at the finishing on the edge of the bezel there, which is a unidirectional bezel there. They really put such a lot of detail into each and every watch.
They really do. And when we say we've got watches for everyone, we've got lots of different styles available, whether it's a stainless steel strap, whether it's leather straps that you want to go for. Obviously, like the previous watch, come with both of those different looks. Now, this next piece we've got for you, just checking out the price, £105 for these kind of timepieces, I think is spectacular. Comes boxed beautifully, so if you're thinking of gifts, 2-year warranties, hand assembled. The quality of the leather strap in itself is brilliant.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a new release tonight, the Mackenzie, but you're right, look at the strap there. It's genuine leather, it's padded, it's stitched with a lovely matching stitching there. It's lined on the opposite side there, so it's soft and comfortable and will break in beautifully there. The case of the watch there is brushed and polished. I love this IP stainless steel, which is plated in this yellow gold colour, which is just really lovely there, classic. The bezel, that's the ringer surrounding the dial of the watch there, that's highly polished there, and there's a lovely contrast there as well. And then you've got this skeletonized automatic movement, so a different movement from the previous watch we've just seen. And it's a really lovely way of taking a classic looking watch there and making it, I wouldn't even say modern, it's just very different, very detailed, very intricate. And I think when people see you wearing it on their wrist, they're seeing an automatic mechanical timepiece, irregardless of the price that you pay. It ticks all the boxes and certainly gives you what we call wrist-checking credentials. You can look at it and go, what are you wearing? Oh, it's an automatic Earnshaw.
Yeah, you've got lots to tell people when they ask you with these timepieces. The Mackenzie, usual price of £320, £105 today if you want to go for that. 181372 is your item number on there. Let me just pop it back on my wrist. Case size is really nice on this as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's 42mm, which is a very wearable size for most people. It's also quite a nice slim watch there. If you think about an automatic watch, they're usually quite deep to fit the movement in, but they've actually done the slimness of this watch really well. So I think it's a very wearable watch. Looks great on the wrist next to the cuff and the sleeve, doesn't it?
Yeah,
really classic look there as well. So I think it's a really lovely size that anyone could wear.
And I would say all these timepieces are unisex. I know it says gents on the screen, but definitely Hayley, you've just seen in the previous hour, loves a bigger faced watch. Some of the watches that I bought Hayley in the past now, I think she could see them when I bought them for her, but she can't see them anymore. So it's really nice to have a watch that you can read the time on, obviously, as a basic to anything, but you've got so much detail there.
And a lot of ladies are wearing bigger watches.
Oh yeah,
it's become a very big thing now.
You said your wife.
I share my watches with my wife. Yeah, absolutely. And I think they love the statement piece. I think women are also great with colour. They love all the different colours and varieties there. And I think there's something really nice about someone who can wear the watch in a casual way, almost wearing it as if it's like a bracelet or a bangle. Accessory, yeah.
Yeah, it's what I've noticed a lot now is people are wearing watches and then stacking with bracelets and getting real feature pieces, and it accents the watch and it makes the watch show off even more. So to have a piece like this with all this detail, it'll be really something to talk about and look great. £105 is the newly reduced price there from £320 on the usual price. 181372 is your item number for that piece. You can order on the website, remember, Shop Extra, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You can shop for all your extras here on the website. Lots and lots for you to see. You've got your leather straps, you've got your Thomas Earnshaw, you've got your Nobeo, and you've got your Cadola, which we're going to go back to in just a few moments. But I'm not supposed to have favourites, but it's my favourite, and it's your favourite that's coming up next. This we featured in the first hour.
New release this evening.
Yeah, a new release that you have loved. And I love a blue watch, I always have. Blue's my favourite colour.
Yeah, it's such a popular colour, and I think this is a great combination of Earnshaw's eras and styles there. So we've got this classic stainless steel case there, brushed and polished, lovely exposed dial there, so you can see that automatic skeletonized mechanical movement, and I love the elegance of this movement. The ways this movement has been prepared almost is like classical, isn't it? You can see the sweeps and curves, almost like it's engraved.
Like architecture,
it is,
isn't it?
It is. It is like an engraved engraving there. Look at around the dial there. So we've got this lovely blue dial there, and overlaid over that is this etching, which has the indices and numerals, the Roman numerals there, in an IP-plated gold colour. And I think what's clever about this is then they give it a very modern strap, this mid-blue strap, cut edge, very gentle, rope edge detailing on it as well. So it looks casual, but all the elements of the watch that you want your eye to be drawn to are there. The dial detail, the movement detail, and those lovely gold-toned hands.
Skeleton face, as you can see there. You can actually see through it. As I move my hand behind it, you can actually see, right through the actual timepiece, and when I spin it round, again, all that workmanship that goes into the
exhibition case back, and all that movement has to be hand assembled. There's no machine that does that. Someone has to put that watch together.
Yeah, has to. It's a stunning piece once again, both modern and contemporary. You've got those Roman numerals on there. At first time to it, less than £100, usual price of 420. Now you can see it says on the screen, limited stock. What that means is we're down to the last 10% of the stock remaining. We've still got about 45 minutes remaining on our show. This could sell out. If you don't confirm your order and check out, you might miss out on this one. So 619904 for the Baron. Has this been the most popular? Again, I'll just check. Yeah, overall it has across the board. So that has been the most popular at £99. I'm not surprised. 619904 is your item number if you want to go for that. Now, I'm going to remind you of some of the favourites throughout the show. Remember, we've got 3 brands to choose from, but you're loving everything that we've shown you, basically. Everything comes gift boxed with 2-year warranties and hand-assembled timepieces. It's a great time to start your collection and to get a watch at £99, a collector's piece.
I think it's a good point. I mean, if people, we talked before about a watch being a great gift, but what a way to start a collection. Here you can have different flavours of styles of watches and really do it at an affordable price point.
Yeah, you really can. So some of those favourites that we've been talking about, let's take a look at them. The Raleigh that we've got here for you. This was another beauty, also coming in at £99 for you today. 502386. It's an automatic watch once again. A beautiful black leather strap. I think that's a little bit dressier rather than the more casual look in the previous one. A usual price of £280 comes down to £99. So 502386. If you want something a little bit different, maybe you haven't got anything like this next one in your collection. If you are a collector, the Beauchamp that we've got for you, well, it's that tonneau style of casing, Jonathan.
That's right. It's that wonderful elongated rectangular case. It's called a tonneau case. Tonneau is French for barrel. It was made famous by Cartier in the 1920s, and it's such an elegant, timeless look there. It's one of my most popular models there. I'm so glad we have this in stock today. Fully automatic. Love the eccentric Roman numerals around the dial there. It works so well with the case. The crystal is curved both top to bottom and side to side there, and it's a really elegant, effortlessly stylish watch.
Also at £99, a usual price of £340. If you want to go for that one, 852074 is your item number on that one. If you have been lucky enough to get some money for Christmas, maybe it's the time to treat yourself with that Christmas money. And our most affordable watch on the show. This is spectacular pricing. A price of just £74. A usual price of £260. A multifunction watch. You've got those sub-dials on there, Jonathan.
Yes, so you can have day, and a separate time zone as well there. So really interesting watch there. Classic, wearable, just stylish as an Earnshaw should be, and super value today. 332326 is your item number for that one. There's multifunctions. Usual price of £260, now £74. One delivery per order of just £4.95. So if you want to get a couple of watches, you'll only pay that one delivery. And I've got to remind you of what we just saw, my word. If you check out your baskets, 50% of the stock there has gone. 057573 is your item number if you want to go for the Thomas Earnshaw that you see on your screen right now. Now, we are going to go back to one of our other brands that we've got available for you. We're going to go back to Cadola next up. And I really like this because it really is a gift set, this. It comes beautifully boxed. It comes with a second strap included. Now, before I even reveal what I've got in the box, if you haven't already seen it, we've got more of you trying to shop for this one than we have stock remaining. So please, if you've got this one in a basket, check it out. Let me open up and show you. The boxes are really beautiful with Cadola.
But there you've got the piece that we're talking about. It comes on a stainless steel strap with those great accent colours on the pushers. You've also got a second silicone strap. You've got the tool to change the strap so you can do it yourself easily. Limited stock, last 10% of the stock remaining. However, when we say that, I'm just hearing how many of you are trying to buy this compared to how many of the timepieces we have remaining. So lots more shopping for it than we have available in stock. So confirm the order and check out if you've got it in your basket, or if you want to get it, it's showing not available, you can go to the phones 033 33 241 241. 077291 is the item number. This is the red option. There's also a green. Tell us all about Cadola and this watch.
So Cadola were a brand founded in the 1940s, and it was based around sports watches here. We've brought them back with some incredible value watches. This is the Hulme chronograph, obviously Denny Hulme. This is the Surtees. He was a driver and rider, so he was the first person and only person, as far as I understand, to win a Grand Prix on 2 and 4 wheels.
Right.
And this sports chronograph is really stylish there. So we've got a quartz movement, but it's a mecha quartz movement. So it's a hybrid mechanical quartz chronograph. So when you start and stop it, you have the reassuring click of a mechanical chronograph. Lovely stainless steel case there, lots of detail, brushed and finished case there, fixed bezel, lovely domed crystal. Beautiful racing colours there, tachymeter bezel there, so that measures speed over distance. It is 100-metre water resistance there. Sean is just pressing the top pusher there. We've anodised that so it matches the colour of the dial. That's the start-stop, and the resetters at the bottom there. And it comes with that stainless steel bracelet, which you can see has been made to be integrated into that case there, but you can change it because we've supplied a matching, so we've got red with red, green with green, silicone waffle style strap. You've got a very different look there. So if you want a sports chronograph there with a really contemporary style there, but really different and beautifully functional there, it's a superb watch to add to your collection.
Silicone gives you such a different look to the watch, much sportier, isn't it? But then much dressier with your stainless steel, whichever, well, I was going to say whichever you want to go for, but you get both. You don't have to choose. £385 the usual price, down to 129. That is your red option that we've got for you, but let me show you the green option as well, because the green, very different looking, isn't it? And they are reminiscent of those sports
those
cars,
classic racing colours. I mean, we all love the green racing cars and the red racing cars there. So we've got some great colours here tonight there. Really lovely tones on these colours there. But I just want you to think about, look at the detail on the dial there. You've got applied luminous indices there. The sub-dials there are all different sizes there. Really great touch for detail. You've got that stainless steel case there, which is brushed and polished, and that's solid 3160 stainless steel case there. There's that anodized stop-start pusher for the chronograph. Even the crown has that lovely surround around it like a tyre. So a lot of detail in this watch there. This is not a simple watch there, a lot of detail, and it has that famous hybrid mecha quartz movement.
You can see that timer, that's stopwatch that Jonathan just referred to there. And this stopper, everything's finished really beautifully.
And if you press the bottom pusher, so reset it, you'll look, no motors here, that's a mechanical linkage. So when you push it, it goes straight back, instant set.
£385 on the usual price. We're getting really concerned about this one because so many of you have got them in baskets. Do confirm them and check them out of your basket. 077291 is your item number if you want to go for that one. So green option that we've got there, and the second option being the red that you can see just there. And both come with the matching silicone straps for you. So just choose which colourway you want to go for. And remember, you can scan to shop with us here at Shop on TV. Just put your smartphone up to the screen, put your camera on, press it over the, press a button on your camera, and it'll take you through to the website. So you can shop for everything that we have available. Lots more to see on the show. We've only got about 35 minutes remaining now. This is flying through. So take a look at the web, go to the latest show products, and then you can go through to the live show. If you want to shop for anything else, we've got Polty on there. We've got some fabulous drones. We did Skinition Beauty just the other night. We've got dehumidifiers and heaters and bear paw boots. The Pro Skins are on there at great prices. So lots for you to choose from on our website. So do check out all the shows, and you can catch up on the previous shows if you watch our YouTube channel. That'll take you through a link on the actual website that we see there. We're going to stick with Cadola for this next timepiece. Again, you're just getting busier and busier as we go to this time If you've got anything in a basket, do confirm your orders. I think a lot of you are popping a couple in your basket and thinking, which one should I go for? Go for both of them. One delivery per order, $4.95. I love that. Now, Cadola that we've got for you next. This is a great design. Straight away, I love the shape you've got.
Yeah,
here.
it's a really interesting shape. I mean, I've got my stainless steel version, which is sold out of this. This is what we call a TV style case there. Really reminiscent of that early 70s design watch. I love the fact it's got this really unique case shape there. Love the bezel, which is almost like that tube television style, isn't there, as well there, contrasting in black. The dial itself is wonderful, matches the case shape there with the sub-dials do as well. It's a fully functioning chronograph there, so you've got a really practical chronograph. Love the way the stop-start pushes on the side of the case are inset, and it comes with a bracelet there, and I love the way the bracelet has been made for the watch there, so it's integrated. But I think the stainless steel case, which is IP gold plated there, it's got that real persuader's area, isn't it? It's that real sort of private PI.
Yeah, the saint,
yeah,
the secret agent.
Suave and sophisticated and stylish there.
Definitely.
So really, really interesting looking watch there. As I said, I've got my stainless steel version on there. We don't often have them on there, but this is a fully functioning chronograph there with a different iconic look there. Great price.
Let me take it out the box for you. As we say, everything comes boxed, doesn't it? So it's great if you're thinking of gifts for someone else. The finish on this, I love the fact it's like a satin finish.
Yeah, it's a finely brushed finish there, and that bracelet is solid stainless steel. And what I mean by that is the links are solid 316R stainless steel there. It's tapered so it graduates towards the buckle, and it's a concealed buckle, so it's not an exposed one there. So it's really a smart, slick, and sophisticated look.
Very smart. The chronograph, as you said, all your pushes there on the outside to get that going, and then you've got such a sophisticated look that you can see when it comes to the watch. You want to stop it, you press it once again. You want to return it back to the beginning. Look at that, I love that. That is so cool. £159 is our price this evening. £360 is your usual price. 704535 is the item number. 50% of the entire stock there is gone if you all confirm and check those baskets out. But it is a really nice look, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really sophisticated look. Can you just put it across your wrist, Sean? Because I think it just looks great, and I think it's got that timeless style there. I said before in the show, didn't I? If you go into a vintage watch shop there and you see this sort of looking watch, you know you've got to get it. Yeah. Because you don't often see that. Lovely look on the wrist.
Yeah, it does look great, doesn't it? It's a lovely shape, a lovely size. It's a little bit unusual, this one, because you've got that TV styling, they call it, based on those 50s TVs. You can really see it straight away once you
and it is a functioning chronograph. It is 100-meter water resistant there. It's got that lovely iconic look there. Even the indices there have luminous strips inside them and are cut, so they just move around the dial beautifully. It's a lot of details. That's why I've got one myself.
Yeah, and I love that, because someone like you who, obviously you're a collector, but you came to timepieces and certain brands by being a customer, didn't you?
Absolutely. I mean, that's how I came to these brands. I like the watches. They're incredible value. Quite often people say, oh, I like that watch, and then you tell them the price and they're amazed. Although I must tell you, the supplies are quite limited, as we've seen tonight.
Yes,
we only make a few of them. But I just think I love having the look. I love having different looks, and every one of these watches is a conversation piece. I think people are going to see it on the wrist and say, that's a fascinating look. Tell me about that.
Yeah, exactly. They are talking points, all of these pieces. 704535 is your number if you want to go for this particular watch from Cadola, the Hume chronograph that we've got for you. Now, we've been so busy on this, we've only spent a few moments on it. Again, limited stock on this one. If you want to confirm your orders, please do. If you've got them in a basket and you've changed your mind to another watch, let them go, because there'll be more people trying to order them than we have remaining available at this rate. So limited stock if you all check your baskets out there. 704535 is the item number. Remember, everything with 2-year warranties, hand assembled pieces that we've got for you across the board. Lots of limited editions on some of the timepieces we've got for you as well. So one last reminder on that one, 704535 is your item number on that one. Now, we've talked about Thomas Earnshaw. We've done a few Cadola of ranges there for you, but we've also got Nubeo. These are so inspirational. Space and sea is the inspiration, isn't it, when it comes to Nubeo? And the fact that you've got pieces that are substantial, really substantial in the weights of them, but have once again great stories behind them. Now, if you talk about Nubeo first of all.
Well, it's creativity. So Nubeo were founded about 20 years ago in the USA. They take their inspiration from exploration. Now, I'm talking about in the stars, under the oceans. And each of their watches has, I think, a unique inspiration. So this is the Manta. It's inspired by the giant ocean-going manta ray there, and if you look at this case, it's got those wonderful organic flowing lines there. But they build their watches to perform. So this is a serious professional dive watch there. It's 300 meters water resistant. It has a helium release valve. It's got that wonderful domed sapphire crystal. It has a unidirectional bezel. It comes with a stainless steel bracelet there, and this is the brand new this evening Tiger Eye model there. So if you look at that dial there, you've got a wonderful Tiger Eye stone on there, and as you move it around, it reflects the light beautifully. Each watch is different, pardon me, because it's just notable by its different look, a different style there as well, and they're all numbered individually. But what I love about this is you've got a look that I think is very individual, but it's a watch you'd wear all the time. 300 meter water resistant sapphire crystal, just wear it and enjoy it.
The dome on here is spectacular, isn't it? If I take it right round, I'm just going to take it off my wrist and take it round to the side just to show you. The dome on that glasswork is spectacular. This is, I mean, it's like a magnifier, isn't it?
It's exactly
like
what
the
it's
submarine.
like. And what I think is important for people to know is that sapphire crystal. So you can't mould that. That has to be milled from a much larger piece of sapphire crystal. So think about the extensive part of machining and milling and polishing to get that. Yeah. But that's what you want in a serious dive watch. And 300 meters is what we would class as a professional dive watch.
Now, usual price on these of £700. It's down to £439 today. The colourways, the contrast in colourways with the black, with the gold, and then that, what did you call it? That lovely sandstone, did you say?
It's Tiger Eye.
Tiger Eye.
Tiger Eye stone there. I mean,
that.
We've got a lot of reflection from the lights there, but you can see, and it's a light that really, I mean, I can see it from the angle here. It plays with natural light there. So remember, there's many different layers there, and it's a finish that's highly polished there. So as you move it around, it's different. But you've got this functional diver's watch there, but then you have this organic inspiration from the manta ray, and then you put a beautiful detailed stone in there. It's a stunning timepiece.
Spectacular, it really is. Fully automatic, stainless steel bracelet, and limited edition, the Manta that we've got for you there. Now, when we talk about limited edition, what numbers again to remind us?
100 pieces worldwide. So that's between all the countries where it's popular. In America, they're popular. In Germany, there's a big following there. In France, in Italy. So we don't have 100, nothing like it.
Nothing like that, no. And it's been really popular as part of the Nubeo show that we've showed you this evening. 679695 is your item number there if you want to go for that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. It just catches it beautifully. And that's, I think that's why you're loving it. Great weight to it as well. Like we say, really substantial weight to the timepiece, but not over heavy. Sometimes I pick up watches and I think, oh my goodness, that's going to weigh me down. This is substantial, but it's just reassuringly weighty.
Yeah, and the watches are beautifully designed there. So that strap and case, if you look at it, it's engineered to revolve around your wrist. And what I mean by that is it's an ergonomic design there. So it balances on the wrist beautifully. 679695, your final reminder there for the Nubeo. Do keep shopping ahead, and if you've got anything in baskets now is the time to confirm and check out now. To remind you of the Nubeo Ventana, this is another automatic, but this comes with a silicone strap. This is the most affordable when it comes to the Nubeo range. Comes in 3 different colours. You've got a gold option, you've got a black option, and you've got the blue option that you can see on screen right now. So the blue comes with that lovely white silicone strap. These are great because they've got that diver's extension, if you like. They have. They've got those lovely expandable straps there. This is a 1,000-meter dive watch. I mean, for an automatic 1,000-meter dive watch with a sapphire crystal, they're extraordinary value, but also the colouring is amazing. We've got this lovely blue, we've got a gold black, and then we've got this sand colour, which is just fantastic there. So stunning watch, 1,000-metre water resistant, beautifully resisted, helium release valve there, it's just a great featured.
Yeah, really high
dive watch.
spec. Isn't it?
Very high spec.
Really high spec. 499 is the price it should be, down to 299. So 3 colours to choose from, as we say. That is your black option with that lovely gold trim around the outside. We've got it available in the gold, which is a lovely, it's like a sand.
It's like a sandy gold there, and I love the fact the dial is like a rippled seabed, isn't it, as well there. And they make the straps for each watch there, so beautifully paired and matched.
And then we showed you the blue. Remember, the blue comes with the white silicone strap. 537877 is your item there. Now, I'm going to go back to the Manta Nabeo, but with a silicone strap here. Again, the packaging here, I think, is superb.
That's right. They have their own presentation boxes. There's a numbered card inside, so it says your watch's number there. These are new releases this evening, so they're silicone strap Mantas, that 300-metre dive watch there, with really stunning dials. So these are mother of pearl abalone dials there, coloured, and the stainless steel cases there are coloured to match. And this is what I love about Nubeo. They bring colour in that really makes them individual.
That's superb.
Yeah, helium release valve built into the case there, and I love that emerald green stainless steel case.
It is.
And look at the dial there, you can see it beautifully, can't you?
And is this the one you were saying they're all uniquely designed?
Yeah, so each bit of stone is different there, and they reflect the light beautifully. That's the beauty of natural materials there. Yeah. They're all individual, they're all grown, and I just think it's just a wonderful dial to use on a dive watch. But you can see how practical it is. Clear, legible, automatic, 300-metre water resistant there. It's a brilliant combination of features.
And look at that, again, that doming on the glass, the workmanship that goes into that is spectacular.
Absolutely.
£649 is the price it should be. £439 is our price tonight. Just want to show you, again, that matching colourway that Nabeo have done there, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
It's spectacular. So that is your green option that we've got for you. You can see all those different colours that it catches. And let me just show you the gift box that it comes in, because I think this is a really nice unboxing experience. When you take it out in there, you've got your limited edition as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So beautifully presented. There is the ocean-going manta ray, the inspiration for this watch there. This is the blue version, and you can see that the bezel on this is entirely different. You've got a stainless steel bezel, which is brushed and polished and etched with luminous material there. It's a stunning dive watch, and doesn't that blue look different? I mean, you're going to see the colour that you want tonight.
Oh, spectacular. In any kind of light. Obviously, we're massively under the studio lights, but in daylight, in your artificial light, when you go into your home, you'll get all these different bursts. The sun on that will look spectacular. It really will. Silicone strap, beautifully soft silicone strap, matching in the colourway. 849679, that's your blue. You've also got it available in the green. One delivery per order of £4.95. Go to the website and you'll see everything that we have available for you. There's a full range from Nabeo, not just Nabeo, also from Thomas Earnshaw, and also from our third option of Cadola that we have available for you on the show. So do start checking out and confirming. We are coming towards the end of the show now for you. Still got 25 minutes. Oh, that's good. Not that quick then. I thought it was nearly the end. I was worried then for a moment. Now, we're going to go back to Thomas Earnshaw. Hayley's joined me once again for the end of the show. Wow.
What a busy show. You do need to check those baskets through. Do not miss out on anything tonight, because we've got so many people now ordering, like our last timepiece show, where there's more people ordering in some situations than stock we've actually got. So please, though it's in your basket, not yours till you check your basket through, do check your baskets out. Otherwise, sadly, with some of the pieces, because there's only been 100 made, or 200 made. You're once you've missed out, you've missed out. Because there's not going to be them available to buy.
So if you want to be a bit sneaky, go to the phone. Go to the phone and get the order that you want, the colourway that you want, the style that you want. 03333 241 241 is the call number. It's open 24/7. It's a UK-based call centre that we've got here at ShopOnTV.
Which is great. And we're mentioning how quickly things are going. I think there's a particular watch that has just gone down to...
Another one. Only one left.
Being left. And this is the situation I keep trying to explain.
This keeps happening, doesn't it?
We've only got it available in the green. There's only one left, and I love that green. but there's actually 20 of you with it in your basket.
Trying to get one watch.
So there's the chance.
It's like it's been in London this week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Queuing
so
round the
busy.
block for everything.
It has been exactly like that. So 19 of you might miss out, but actually 20 of you might miss out, because if someone jumps onto the phone or gets onto the website or orders it and checks it out, they'll have beat you to it. You need to check your basket through. And that was, I couldn't believe the price on that.
Well, for Cadola, yeah.
I spoke about it for ages, and then I looked up and saw the price, and I was like, how can that be £129 when it's got that separate strap?
I don't think I've ever seen Cadola on shows that I've done before at that kind of price. So do check it out. If you've got it in a basket, you could be the one to get the one that we've got left.
Yeah, and it's very much like that when we get towards the end of the show, so please do check your baskets through. But we are moving on, and this again is beautifully boxed. I love it when it's like sort of a little bit of a gift set, and half the stock of this is already sold out and gone, and we've only looked at this really, really briefly. So we've got, again, 2 strap options, and you've got the little tools so you can change that strap over yourself, which I love.
You get both straps.
And I love this brand.
Yeah, I mean, Thomas Earnshaw have all this heritage and history in the Science Museum and Marine Chronometers, and today they're not frightened about paying homage to that heritage, but going forward. And this is a great example. That's new this evening. We've only seen it for a few minutes so far in this entire show, haven't we? It's been so popular. Fully automatic, skeletonized there. Love the way that the dial overlays the movement. So those indices, which are all got luminous fillers in there, they overlay the movement there. It's skeletonized, so you can see the beauty of an automatic movement. And I think it's such a great thing that Earnshaw show you the beauty inside and out there. Unidirectional bezel, screw down crown there, a modern sports solid stainless steel case there, brushed and polished. And I just think it's a great way of Earnshaw having all this history and watchmaking skill, and then saying, but wear it as a sports watch. Wear it and enjoy it.
Yeah. Everything is so wearable and so affordable. The usual price of £650 comes down to £149. Like Jonathan just said, we only featured it for just a couple of moments, and it went crazy when we moved away from it. You can really see the workings when we talk about hand assembly. When we talk about automatic watches, you've got all the movements there, haven't you, as well?
Yeah, so we've got an exhibition case back there. As I said, Earnshaw want to show you their handwork. These are all assembled, and there you can see there's the automatic mechanical movement. There's the Thomas Earnshaw rotor there. That rotor moves with your movement and winds the watch there. But look at the build quality on this. Look at the screw-on case back there, the polishing underneath there, the detail on the bracelet there. It's just a great everyday watch that you can wear, but still has that style and glamour and adventure.
It's got the dress, if you want to have a dress watch, hasn't it? Because of the stainless steel strap. But it's not all you're getting.
Which we love.
You get a second strap.
It's got lots of textures to it. When you look at the face, it seems to have lots of different curves and different sort of, when the light catches it, it looks like you've got this curve sort of on the sort of bezel to it. I love it with that separate strap. Is that a leather strap?
Yeah, so it's a genuine leather strap. And what I love about these is you've got this almost boutique sort of cut-edge leather there as well, and the rope detailing. And if you look at the thickness of that strap, it'll break in beautifully like a pair of jeans or like a nice pair of shoes there. But you're right, you change the look, go immediately to casual.
Yeah, it really does.
And you could go out and try and buy a leather strap, and you could be spending £149
Oh, easily.
on a strap.
Easily.
Well, we've looked at them, haven't we, on some of the watches that I've got.
Well, we had to buy a strap for one of your watches.
We had to buy a clasp for a watch, and it was nearly that much.
It's absolutely crazy. I think that is a great option, great gift idea. And I love that skeleton when you really see all of those workings, and you really see when these are hand assembled, you really see the craftsmanship, and you really can appreciate the work that has gone into this. And of course, a 2-year warranty as well. 057573 is your item number. Now, we have got a question from Phil, and he said about the straps. From the stainless steel, is it possible to change the stainless steel straps?
Change the size of
the
it.
Size
so
of it.
the length.
You can. You do need a set of tools, which are not hard to get at all. So it's split pins. So you have to get a little hammer, only get proper tools on it, a hammer and a pin thing. You can do it. You don't need anything special, but you just need to invest in these tools. They are available. I do it at home.
Yeah,
Right.
Dad used to do ours.
Yeah.
Remember, he had the tool to do them and change them over. Yeah, so you can just take like a link out.
It's a little split pin. It's really easy. No special tools and no complicated screws.
I remember that. Fabulous. Do not miss out on that. £149 is your price today, and love the fact that comes boxed with that separate strap and the little tool to change that strap over as well. Oh, we're going to go back to one of my favourites. Do check that out. New today, lots of new todays. Do go onto our website. Coming towards the end of our show, but of course you can keep ordering after the show. But just remember, on some items, more of you ordering than stock is available. So you haven't got forever to order. Otherwise, sadly, you will be missing out. So do check your baskets through. And remember, if you're ordering more than one timepiece, it's only one delivery. Which
I love that. £4.95, and that's not just on the show. So if you wanted to order something, maybe you need a new Polty and a watch, obviously.
You could order a mattress and a Polty and a watch.
And just pay one delivery.
£4.95 delivery. I don't know how it's done.
Yeah, Leslie then.
But no.
She said she's having the watch. I can have the Polty vacuum. I get where you're coming from.
Now the watches, and they are, though some of them will say gents, they are. Well,
They're all.
Lots of them are unisex, and I think lots of them.
Well, this one, you definitely wear this in the orange.
That. I think the orange is fabulous. I love a big face on a watch.
Yeah.
It just
I think this came in Italy. I think a lot of the Italian ladies decided they were going to wear men's watches, and they wear it so elegantly. Yeah. And I think it's the colour, and I think women see a watch and go, I love the colour. Yeah. Love it. Great, fantastic there. But it looks great, doesn't it? I mean, this is that classic, what we call cushion case watch. You can see it's got very soft curves and edges there, very short lugs there. I love the fact you've got this multi-link bracelet there, which makes it look really period and vintage. And then you've got fully automatic movement. This lovely clear crystal dial there, so you can see right through into the movement. It's a sapphire crystal, it's 100 metres water resistant, it's fully automatic. And I love the fact that Cadola have got this real hip look. I'm going to say that sort of 1970s really burst of colour.
Yeah, you get the stainless steel strap, but you will get an additional leather strap with this colourway. It's the orange. Look at that.
It's very sporty, that strap. It's like a sports car seat sort of thing.
It's a rally strap. That's what they call it. It's like the perforated glove. So it is. They're meant to be breathable. Yeah. So it's a rally strap. I mean, remember the car seats used to be like steering wheels, didn't they? And again, you've got this lovely texture on them. So you've got the rally perforations. Love the contrasting stitching, and they make the watches and the stitching together, so they match it all together, not just put a black strap with everything. Yeah. Everything's matched there. Love that sort of, I'm going to call that burnt orange. And the straps are padded as well. So not only are they lined and genuine leather, but they're padded, so they really will do beautifully. I mean, look, there you go. Separate lining on it, uses a different type of leather on the lining. Once that looks, I mean, I know it sounds strange, but once that's a little bit worn in and creased, it's going to look great, isn't it?
That leather is like that, and you have got a gorgeous leather strap. And again, if you were just to buy a leather strap, you could be spending so much. You've got the actual stainless steel and the leather strap, beautifully boxed for £215, which is an incredible saving for £350. And the box, I just love everything about this. And colours are so popular now, aren't they, with timepieces?
Oh, I mean, it's amazing how great people are with colours now. And we look back at these vintage colours, the orange, the blues, it brings a glamour and style into the watch and draws the eye into it. And I think what's great is you've got this bezel on this watch. There's a unidirectional bezel there, but I love the way they've offset that separate section with orange there. The 12 is in orange there. They've really played with classic colours so well.
So that's your orange option. Let's take a look at the other colourways we've got for you. It comes beautifully boxed. The boxing when it comes to Cadola, especially in this particular timepiece, is superb. And there it is. That's your Cadola boxing with this piece. When I take the lid off and show you what's inside. First of all, on the inside, it's beautifully padded. It's got that lovely jewellery padding on the inside. This is the blue option. You've got your blue leather strap, you've got your stainless steel bracelet, and then the tool at the top there is to change from one strap to another, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it doesn't take long to do that. There's a fork end and a pointed end there. Really, once you get used to doing it, lay the watch flat down on a soft cloth there, and you can change it in a minute or two.
Your warranty included, 2-year warranty.
2-year manufacturer's warranty, supported here in the UK.
Brilliant. And all hand assembled, remember. So that is your blue. And one final colourway, we've also got it available in a grey for you.
And I love the leather straps that they've got the contrast of the same stitching to go alongside.
Yeah, so they've made each strap to go with each watch there. So this particular one, which is the black and red there, the strap has got a wonderful red stitching on it.
Oh, the one that we've just seen in the box in the blue, it's limited stock. Well, super limited, actually. There's one left. and I don't even want to think about how many of you have got it in a basket. So if you do want that one in the blue option, please do check your baskets out. Remember, whichever option you're going for, you do have the opportunity to change that strap over. So this is the grey option that will have the grey leather strap with it, and then you've got the contrast of the red stitching. It is.
It's the sort of strap you'd have to get someone to make for you, because it's like, I want grey with red stitching. Well, it's really different.
You've got daytime, you've got an evening, you've got a smart, you've got a casual, you've got that one watch to take on holiday. All you pack then is the other strap, and you've got two different looks completely, which I love.
Love it, yeah. There's so many details.
It's got that really expensive look to it as well, hasn't it?
It is. I mean, it's fully automatic. It's sapphire crystal. It's 100-metre water resistant there. It does tick all the boxes. I mean, it really is a great sports watch that you can use every day.
And it's got that lovely matte finish, I think, on that one especially. It elevates what you think the cost would be. Down to £215 on our price today.
And down to one in the blue.
One in the blue, yes. 926 or 183. That's the grey option. Also available in an orange as well. So ShopOnTV.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, or order on the phone. 03333 241 241 if you want to give us a call to make your orders. And the call centre's open 24/7 and national rate call applies.
And everything coming with a 2-year warranty as well. And whether you're buying as gifts today, perhaps you're thinking about birthdays that are coming up, perhaps you've got special birthdays and you want to buy something that will always remind them of turning 18 or 21. My brother had a watch for his 21st, and then he passed it down to his son on his 21st. And I think timepieces are that special gift that it's really nice to do exactly that. And we definitely have the timepieces for all those special occasions. Perhaps you've got a retirement coming up and you've all put together a bit of money and you're trying to find the perfect present. When you've got two different straps as well, I think if you're buying for someone, it's definitely the ideal present, because they have got both sort of looks to a watch that you could have chosen from, and you're giving both to them as that gift. Or perhaps you're just treating yourself. I know lots of people got Christmas money, so
yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's nice, isn't it, to find something nice to buy that's special, rather than waste that money away or put it into your wallet and it just disappears, which is what happens to money. I don't know what happens, who goes in that wallet and takes it. But if you've got Christmas money, don't put it in your wallet and spend it on nothing. Treat yourself to something.
Now, staying with Cadola, this has been really popular. The Tahiti that we've got for you comes in two different colourways. You've got a green or a blue available. I'll give that to you so you can show the boxing, because the unboxing is fabulous. I've got the green option on my wrist. Tell us about this one.
So this is their classic dive watch, the Tahiti. It's a tropic style diver. That's the very first type of diving watch there. Now let me run you through the spec before you look at the price. Sapphire crystal, 200-metre water resistant, fully automatic. It's 200 metres, so it's a great watch you could use there. Lovely vintage look there. The bezel has that lovely GMT style bezel there, so it's thin, just like the early divers were. Those luminous blocks around the dial there are luminous, so they could easily tell the time in low light. You get the multi-link bracelet and you get a silicone strap as well, and we make just 100 pieces per gala. So if you want that vintage classic diving watch, but have it at a great value and one you can wear all the time, it just ticks all the boxes.
That is so nice.
I love the colour.
Looks vintage, doesn't it?
It does look vintage. It's a real gorgeous shade of green.
We walked past a shop actually today, didn't we? And it had a lot of vintage sort of watches in it. It could have been alongside those.
Oh yes,
and
we did.
Were hundreds or thousands,
some of them
of pounds. Colour-wise, the green is stunning. I'm just going to have a little nosy at the blue. But the blue's really nice as well, and comes along with a different
So you
strap.
get a tool to change the watch, and you get a separate silicone strap as well, so you can change it to that classic look there as well there. This is also our only watch which is two tones. You've got that IP plated stainless steel gold bezel, and then you've got the stainless steel case there, so it has another element of vintage sort of vibe to it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So I mean, I love it with the stainless steel, and you'd be happy at that price if it only had stainless steel strap. But actually you have got as well that silicone strap, which has got some lovely detail on it.
Yeah, it has, isn't it? Lovely texture on there as well. It's a great waterproof silicone. You get the tool to change it, so a great travelling watch there. And if you've got someone who's going on that special journey, that special cruise, something like that, it's a great watch that they can wear. They can jump in the pool. It's fully waterproof.
Great.
Something they can wear all the time and not worry about.
Yeah. And you've got the daytime look and an evening look with those two straps that you see there. 577130, 2 colours to choose from, as we said. That is the green. Hayley has the box with the blue option for you to see. The blue is a really nice, deep, traditional blue, I would call it.
And the box is absolutely gorgeous as well. I think that makes a present too.
Yeah, it does.
There's nothing worse than going, sometimes I've gone into shops and jewellery shops and I've chosen a watch out of the window and then said, you know, have you got the box? Can they find the box? And they're like, no, we haven't got. No, I don't want it without the box.
And you know the box they give you is not really the right one.
Absolutely, you know. So you know this is fabulously boxed, 2-year warranty, and then there's your little tool to change the strap over as well. So as a gift again, absolutely perfect. And that is your blue face. So 225 is your price today, but a great saving from 450. 577130 is your item number, so do not miss out on that. Now we're going back to Thomas Earnshaw, which I know you've loved this evening. We've had 3 incredible brands today, so if you have just switched on, please do jump onto the website. It's well worth going to have a look at what you've missed. You have missed out, I'm afraid, on some things, or it'll be tricky to get some things because we're down to some items where more people are ordering than stock's available. But do have a look on the website and see what you've missed out on, because you can keep ordering. But have a look at the Thomas Earnshaw, because a lot of these are the skeleton watches, which I just think, it blows your mind to think these have been hand assembled, because you really see here.
Yeah, I mean, nearly 100
work
pieces.
there is.
I mean, they're all hand assembled there. And remember, you have to put it all together, and it either all works or it doesn't. And if they put it together and it doesn't work, they have to take it all apart again. And I think when you look at the delicacy of this watch and then work out that you're going to wear that every day, it's going to beat at over 20,000 beats per hour. I mean, it's just it's the mind-boggling part. But this is centuries of evolution of the automatic mechanical timepiece there. Even things like the dial there, look at that dial there. Now you can see it's got a lovely blue ring around the movement there. And those numerals there, that's a separate etched colour. So that's someone's put that on there to give that lovely contrast. And I mean, look, didn't it catch the light beautifully? So it's a lot of watch there, fully automatic, skeletonized there, a brushed and polished stainless steel case there. And I think the blue, we've agreed, haven't we, Sean? I mean, the blue, I mean, look, we're all wearing blue tonight, aren't we? And it just works so well.
Yeah, it's a spectacular watch for this price.
I love the strap. I mean, it's a really thick leather strap, and then I like the sort of the rope stitch that you've got.
Yeah. And the strap as well, if you look, it's tapered, so it's thicker towards the lugs and tapers down.
Right.
So again, they've taken the trouble to actually scrape away the extra material there, and it builds up the layers as you go there. I mean, this is the level of attention to detail you expect in watches that are thousands. And I think that's what I love about Earnshaw. And they back it up with a 2-year warranty. I mean, that watch, with all the automatic features, has a 2-year manufacturer's warranty.
I've done it again, Jonathan. I've looked at the watch and fallen for the watch without the price.
Oh, you haven't done this one, have you?
I've looked up at the price. No, £99.
Usual price of £420.
Wow.
Super limited in the stock here again. If you do, or check out your baskets, again, there'll be more of you trying to order it than we have available on this particular timepiece. At £99, it's spectacular. You will be over the moon when you get it home and you take it out of the box. I love the fact you've got that brushed steel around the outside as well, contrasting with the polish.
And the bezel is polished. I mean, think about that. Someone has to polish the bezel and the case individually. It's the attention to detail that we love about watches, and that's why you've been looking at the watch, not the price.
Yeah, absolutely. I have.
Because it's the detail.
And it is. There's so much detail there for under £100. For anybody that doesn't know Thomas Earnshaw, tell us a little bit about the brand.
So he was born in Ashton under Lyme in 1749. His workshop was close here to Holborn in London.
Wow.
He developed the modern marine chronometer, so the Admiralty relied on him for accurate timekeeping there. His work is in the Science Museum, and today we honour that heritage, but we really bring it up to date with some modern finishes. And here we go, a great example of classic watchmaking with some modern touches and colours and flourishes.
You love that, don't you, when it's got a story, when it's got a history, and when it's got such craftsmanship as well.
Yeah, and the price, you love it even more when you've got a price like that.
I am blown away again with the price. We've had some incredible deals, but under £100 for that is amazing. So 619904 is your item number. Limited stock, which means it's down to you now if you get it. Please do check your baskets through. We've got a lot of items. They're limited stock and more people ordering than is available. And it's an automatic for under £100.
Yeah. Which means, you know, think about this. I mean, it's a mechanical automatic watch. It's going to be good in a year. It's got longevity to it. That's why we like mechanical timepieces. You said you went past a vintage shop. I bet it was full of mechanicals and very little battery operated watches.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Absolutely. And you're getting that technology delivered to you for £99 today, which is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, 619904 is your item number on that one. Check out whatever you're shopping for right now. We are literally towards the end of the show, aren't we?
We are. We've only got a few minutes left now. So what I will say is, if you have just joined us, it's lovely to have your company. We are live every single night from around about midnight until 3 a.m. Sometimes it's a little bit later, after 12, or it's 1 o'clock, but always every single night. And so many different products as well. But Timepiece has been so popular.
Everything from household to jewellery to skincare. We've got everything here, so you can check it all out on our website, ShopOnTV.
And the rest of the time you can go onto our website, so shopontv.co.uk, and check out all our previous shows as well. But Cadola, I hadn't worked with this brand before, Jonathan, and I have truly fallen in love with.
It's got a lovely character, hasn't it?
It's got a lovely character, and we'll pop you the details, and you've got a lovely price as well for the Cadola. Tell us again a little bit, if you would, about the brand first.
So it was founded in Switzerland in 1947. We've brought it back today with an affordable collection of timepieces there, all inspired by motorsport, by heritage. This is our great sports chronograph there, named after John Surtees, the person who won the Grand Prix on 2 and 4 wheels there. If you're looking for a great modern contemporary sports chronograph, it's got a hybrid mechanical quartz movement there, wonderful stainless steel case, 100-metre water resistant there, bracelet and silicone strap.
Lovely box it comes in, and it sounds silly, doesn't it, but it makes such a difference. To get a Cadola timepiece for this kind of price is fabulous. Remember, we had this in 2 colours, not anymore. I don't believe we have the red available anymore. No, red is gone.
So the colour option is the strap, so you've got the green available, which is lovely, and of course matching then the fabulous face as well. And I love the contrast that they went with the green and then went with this incredible orange.
Yeah, so the chronograph functions there, so there's a stopwatch built into the watch there. You've got the anodized pusher there, and then the hands for the chronograph functions are coloured differently so you can differentiate them. Lots of detail on that watch.
Really
and we can see there on that watch that we are thundering towards 3 o'clock.
Oh gosh, yeah, we are.
Which is sadly the end of the show. £129. This was another one, I couldn't believe the price, so I'm not surprised we've sold out of the red option. Again, it comes with a tool to change the straps over, and it's so nicely boxed that if you don't like wrapping presents, I would just put a bit of ribbon
just put a bow
around
on it.
that.
Actually, it would work, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Honestly, you'd just leave. How good does that look? And you could just have a little bit of a bow on that. You just could leave it on the desk, couldn't you, for a loved one? How fabulous is that? But again, if someone is retiring and you want to buy them a watch, but you're not quite, should I get which strap should I get? You get both.
Get it now. 077291. You've got to check out. We're out of time. We've got to say a huge thank you to Jonathan.
A pleasure. Thank you very much.
It's so lovely to have you here at Shop on TV. So lovely to have your company as well. Do join us every night, as Hayley said, between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. here on ITV1 on Shop on TV. So thank you to Jonathan once again.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to you at home. It looks like you've been looking over my shoulder, checking out the watches like I have. So please do keep ordering after the show. But my goodness, it's been a fabulous night, hasn't it?
It has. And make sure you join Rob tomorrow night, and we'll be back next week. We'll see you later.
See you later.